Going live, going live. And there it goes for sure, 100%. I am definitely live. So let me welcome anybody that sees this stream or hears my voice to my stream. Hello, hello. And if you guys happen to be watching this back, if anybody's watching the playlist of all of my side order expeditions, all of my tower climbs, all I can do is say, I hope you enjoyed. Thank you very much. And if you helped me build these builds, I guess I thank you, but sometimes I wonder if everybody's actually on my side or if they're just getting a good kick out of it. Anyways, guys, welcome to a Thursday night side order. I said I need to kind of expedite things a little bit, move them along. And not only that, I have a few plans to be doing some weekday streams. Between Zelda with Naya for Wind Waker and shiny hunting for my Nuzlocke, I'm like, yeah, I'm going to have to squeeze these in. So I was like, you know what? Let me jump in, but you may note I'm not at the tower. Why would I not be at the tower? Well, that's because there's actually a monthly challenge going on right now, and it looks pretty fun. I kind of want to jump into it. So, hey, Kareen and Joshua, how are you guys doing? And welcome to the stream. I thought I would try out a little bit. I didn't even realize it was going on. I should have checked earlier. The monthly challenge is going on right now, so I was like, you know what? Screw it. I kind of want to play that for a little bit before I dive into side order. I'm not going to have all the time in the world. Sorry, I gotta clear my voice. I don't have all the time in the world to stream all night long and do private battles and things like that, but I have time for a little bit of the monthly challenge. So, what do you guys say? Do you guys want to jump in with me? Otherwise, I'm gonna go. I don't even have the overlay ready. Actually, I wasn't gonna use an overlay. You guys can see right here. The overlay I have set up was back on last week when I was doing extra work. So I didn't even have plans to do this. I only just noticed this. I'm like, kind of want to do this. So, multiplayer is an option. It's the fog event. You know what? Let me do this. I'm going to open up a room. If you guys want to jump in, I'm happy to bring you guys along. I'm probably not going to do a straight-up hour of it unless it's just really stupid fun. But I definitely want to try it out. I don't remember. I think I have played this challenge once before, but it's been over a year. Like, I know I haven't seen this in a long time, so I'm like, I kind of want to see it again. I kind of want to see Foggy Notion. But anyways, guys, how's it going for your weekday? For me, I was thinking about possibly shiny hunting tonight, but I was like, no. I think I'm going to do that Saturday. Also, I really need to clean up my yard. It's getting kind of bad with all the rain. I've got all of these branches and crap everywhere from the winter. I really got to mow the lawn, dude. I need to mow that lawn really bad. But that's neither here nor there. That's why I was thinking, yeah, I might do some shiny hunting on Saturday. I'll probably record a little bit on Sunday of my Pokemon XY Nuzlocke. So I was like, and it's a blind Nuzlocke. It's my first playthrough of the game ever. So I'm like, yeah, you know what? I'll do that Sunday. I'll try to catch that, or not catch. I'll try to revive that shiny Amora before then. I'll do it on Saturday. So, all right, let's see. Doing good. Just been hanging out today. I went to a garage sale and got a poster of Five Nights at Freddy's, Help Wanted, and an RC Mustang. So the first things first is I have never found an RC car of my Mustang. I don't know if I'm ever going to, but that's just a side note because I'm salty about that. The second thing is that Five Nights at Freddy's is on a list of games that I've talked about that I really need to make sure I play. Like, it's such a huge franchise, and I only played the very first game, and I've heard how great it is. I'll join later. All right, we'll see how long I go. Otherwise, I will be jumping in side order. So I kind of want to just screw around and find out, or not find out. I think I have played this before, but I want to have some fun with the Foggy Challenge before I jump into side order. So I'm kind of doing things reverse. Usually, I'll climb up the tower, and I'll beat Order or Smollusk, and then I'll jump into some turf war or something like that. This time I'm doing it backwards because, like I say, I didn't realize that... sorry, I got like hiccups or something going on here. Anyways, I didn't realize that the monthly challenge was going on, so I'm like, oh, I want to get in on this before I go over to side order. So let's see. The other day I went to Teen Challenge, got a couple of movies. One, hold on, sorry, I moved the thing. One Homeward Bound, 2 Lost in San Francisco on VHS and Dreamcatcher on DVD. I am impressed to hear the word. Oh, I didn't, hang on. I'm going to turn up the TV a little bit so I can actually hear what I'm doing. VHS. Oh, man, VHS. VHS is like, I obviously grew up with VHSs. I mean, they were on their way out. Yeah, it's hard to say. Like, DVDs were, oh, here it is. DVDs were full swing. It's just, you know, so many DVDs or so many VHSs were out there at the time. Oh, God, I didn't even look up there. I saw that Caleb was in the chat here. Caleb, how are you doing, my friend? Good to see you and welcome. So here's the fog. It's the fog of war. I love it. But, yeah, VHSs, it's funny to think, like, they're so obsolete and dead now, but at the same time, I have personally transferred several VHSs over to DVD, like, for my parents and such. Mostly, like, nothing major, like movies. It's more like home video stuff, as well as a little mix of, like, I don't know, like, my parents had this really specific comedy special of somebody that doesn't even perform, probably isn't even alive anymore, and I transferred that. I also transferred, like, there was like a showcase of an event that was going on in the city, and so they recorded the news, and as it was doing all these coverages of that event, and that's something you're never gonna find. So, but yeah, it's just long story short. I'm like, oh yeah, VHSs, man. God, I haven't heard anybody talk about a VHS in a while. Fun fact, actually, I have 2 VHSs that I believe are actually I might have 3 VHSs that are worth something. 2 of them for sure, I believe, are worth. They hold value. They actually hold a little bit of value. And then, whoa, there we go. The other one maybe holds value. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna run you guys through. Screw it. I'm just gonna run you through what VHSs I have on hand, and you guys let me know what you think about my collection. So, all right, hold up. The fog lifted. I didn't realize it's oscillating in this match. I didn't say anything earlier, but it oscillates. I'm out of ink. No. Ah, that was a bomb there. I didn't even realize it. I have Splatoon 3. Oh, you have Splatoon 3. I thought you said you have 3 now, like you were jumping into the conversation there. No. You have Splatoon 3. Hell yeah. All right. This is a special monthly challenge where they do, like, stupid stuff. Sometimes it's not as fun as I thought it would be, and then other times it's really hysteric. So they basically screw with the rules and do really wacky stuff. I didn't see him there. I didn't see a guy in the fog. Who knew? This one is the fog of war. Sometimes it's pretty boring. Jeez, whatever got caught in my throat waited to mess me up when I started talking. So this one's called the fog, or it's not called the fog of war. I think I don't know what it's called. It's foggy. It's foggy, and that guy's got aura. Either way, now he doesn't because he's dead. Back up. All right, I might have a cat. I don't know if I want a cat right now, so I'm gonna move. That's why I bumped the controller there. I'm gonna make sure. That guy was having I don't know why I thought he was going to dodge. I was trying to predict where he was, but he was having a straight up 1v1. But welcome to the world of Splatoon 3. It's awesome to welcome you. All right, let me get back to where I was. Joshua says, also Mortal Kombat 2 is now playing. So I have not seen it. I haven't even seen Mortal Kombat 1. In fact, to be fair, I am mostly out of the Mortal Kombat world. I'm not exactly like an aficionado of Mortal Kombat. However, there are 2 things I do know is, one, I saw, what was it, Summer Games Fest, I think is when I saw, like, a bunch of WWE wrestlers were announced as the characters in Mortal Kombat. I thought that was pretty cool. Just kind of a fun cast of people to get. I mean, you know, to get people that are supposed to be badasses that can do over-the-top moves and inflict a lot of pain. That's kind of what wrestlers do, you know. They perform in a way that makes moves look like they're really, really over-the-top and very painful and effective. So for a video game franchise too, I thought that was a good pick. I heard that they delayed, let me try and talk again, delayed the movie. And what's weird about it is, not that I care, but I guess Mortal Kombat was up against The Devil Wears Prada remake movie. And that was what it was up against in the box office, and it lost. Which makes sense. Mortal Kombat, man. It's a video game movies. It's almost like you wonder. Mario has had such crazy success, dude. Mario has made. Put it this way, right? I looked up the numbers. Breath of the Wild since launch. That's 2017, man. Since launch, has netted or grossed rather $1.5 billion of profit. Absolutely insane. The Mario Galaxy movie has done $900 million in a couple months. I mean, think about that. Breath of the Wild's how many years old, and Mario's movie was able to do that in a month. So I think Nintendo has definitely realized that, yeah, movies might be worth it for them. But the question is, if it wasn't Mario, if it was Fox McCloud, if it was Captain Falcon, if it was somebody that the general public does not know, would they do as well? I did not see where... Oh, yeah, there we go. I was going to say, I didn't even see what happened. Can I get in? Absolutely, Caleb. I don't know. We'll see where the night takes us. I didn't plan on playing to the hour, so we have literally 40 minutes left before the challenge is over. Screw it. Maybe we can do that. So I wanted to play the monthly challenge before I jumped into side order. So I might, maybe I'll just do it. We can just do this until 7 o'clock. Maybe that's what happens. This guy's name is Boom Sauce. I'm gonna die. Yep. If Splatoon got a movie, do you think Splatoon would be nearly as successful as Mario? That's the question. Do video game movies like Mortal Kombat struggle? No, they're not. It's not like they're losing money. Sorry. It's not like they're losing money, but do video game movies struggle, or is it just video game movies have to establish themselves many, many, many years, which Mortal Kombat did. It's like Street Fighter got a movie at one point many years ago, and I believe it's regarded as a good movie. I've never seen it, but the question is, you know, what does it take to get the general public that doesn't play the game to go see the freaking movie? Uncharted is a good example. Uncharted did quite well, and I actually liked that movie. I was ready to hate the Uncharted movie. I thought they did very well with it, and the reason that it was a success mainly, well, not the reason, but a reason, is that they kind of marketed it not really as a video game movie. Like, it's almost like when you find out a movie is based on a book and it's really just kind of a line at the end, like based on the book of, you know, it's not over the top like this is from the franchise that all these readers love. You know, it's not the focal point. Stuff like that. Same thing. I think that video game movies outside of extremely popular characters like Pikachu, Mario, Sonic, outside of them... Oh, I didn't kill that guy? That's very disappointing. Let's see. Sonic is a good one. Sonic did excellent, and they proved a lot of things by actually listening to the fans when they screwed up the design. That was the ugliest thing. It's like, I like the idea that Sonic is proof of alternate realities somewhere in the world, or somewhere in existence. They didn't change the Sonic design. They went with that crappy one. Either way, the Sonic movie was great. I had fun. I liked it. It's not life-changing or anything, you know. It's a solid 8 out of 10. Same thing with Mario, both movies. I give them an 8 out of 10. I think they were solid. Nothing crazy. How do you get in? I got to break the room down first. Then you'll get in. But nonetheless, Sonic 2, excellent. Sonic 3, I haven't seen it. Especially because there's a Sonic 4. Either way, long story short. Mortal Kombat 2. I have not seen it. Do I have plans to see it? Put it this way. You can talk me into it. If you loved it and you can sell it to me right now in terms of like, dude, you got to see this movie, I'm in. Otherwise, I probably will see it if it pops up on, like, I don't know, if I have Netflix, because I kind of go between streaming services. So let's say I have Netflix, or I have HBO, or I have Disney, or whoever's going to have the rights to it. Probably Mortal Kombat, what's that going to be? Probably Warner Brothers. So who bought Warner Brothers? Netflix, I think. So if I have Netflix, oh, and by the way, you can drop in now, no password. If I have Netflix at the time, and you know what I kind of want to do? Instead of trying hard here and sweating, I'm going to be stupid. I want to go with a minty cavitator in the fog. The squid of Tsushima emerges in the fog. Anyways, if it does that, like, I'll definitely watch it, put it that way. Let's see, I have a lot of movies. Oh, I was going to say VHS. So, movies that I have on VHS that I think are actually worth something. One is I have an original black and white copy. Well, I think actually it's only in black and white. Either way, the Christmas movie, It's a Wonderful Life. I have an old original copy VHS still in factory sealing. I think that I've read that was worth something, but I haven't checked in a long time. Now, I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I'm not that attached to it, I suppose. Maybe. And the reason I say maybe is because I know my mom loves that movie, and I'll be honest, it's a great movie. It's a Wonderful Life, great movie, love it. Perfect holiday movie from the old days. So 100% I might keep it, but at the same time, it's a VHS. I'll never play it because I don't want to destroy it. That's the burden of like cassettes and VHS. You really risk a lot by not playing it. The other one is I have a sealed copy, unopened, of Mewtwo Strikes Back. So that one's definitely a collector's item. Sealed, never opened. VHS of Mewtwo Strikes Back. Other than that, I have, get this, I have the promo VHS. That's right. I was so young, I don't even know how I got this thing, but it was like, I don't even know how I got it. I know I got it. It wasn't my parents. I got it. It is the promo VHS for Majora's Mask. So they literally had a promo VHS of like Nintendo games. All right, let's go. And Majora's Mask is on the cover, and it's like they had a couple of Nintendo games, but the meat and potatoes of that VHS is Majora's Mask. I have the promo VHS for it, dude. Let's see. I tried to make my character look like the Inkling girl. All right, let's take a look. Oh, by the way, yesterday was Shiver Day, and I didn't even realize it. What's Shiver's last name? Oh crap! It's you don't expect it. It's like what is it, like Hojiki? Hang on. I can't believe I can't remember. It's Hojo something. Hold on. Splatoon, Shiver, Hojiro. Yeah, Hojiro. So Shiver's last name is Hojiro. I always forget that. Either way, Shiver Hojiro. Apparently, May the 13th was Shiver Day. I did not know. I did not celebrate. I would have streamed yesterday, but I was at work all freaking day. Anyways, that's why I set my banner for Shiver. That's in honor of Shiver. I'm sure that the banner above Shiver Act I will get soon, because I only have, I think, 4 more runs to make on side order. 5. Sorry, I bit the dust on one of... No, it's 4. It's 4. I'm good. 4 and I'm done. Mostly Warner Brothers movies, streams to HBO Max. Who bought them, though? That's one of the questions that everybody has now is, who bought them? I thought it was Netflix, and that's kind of the thing that sucks is, like, you don't want a streaming service buying somebody that puts out 1/3 of all the major movie releases in the world, because then the death of the movie theater is inevitable. Let's see. I tried to make my character. I saw that. Anyways, those are a collection of my VHSs. Other than that, I have Rugrats, the movie. I'm trying to think. It's Rugrats the movie. It has a name. It's not just Rugrats the movie, but I remember I have that on VHS. And then another one that I have on VHS is Pokemon the movie 2000. Somebody's being cheeky. Oh! I just skunked you with a bomb in the fog. What a absolute... Dude, this guy over here, no wonder Miasma is a poison type, because he's deceiving you by being a prick with his, Gotcha. Being a prick with his Minty Cavitator by not even cutting you down like a man. No, he threw a bomb in the fog. Alright, let's go. Here we go. I thought I killed him, man. I thought that guy was done. Alright, here we go. Gotcha! I hit him, but I didn't know that guy was over there. I was hoping he didn't see me. What other VHSs do I have? The 3 unopened ones. I'm sorry, the 2 unopened ones. The Majora's Mask one isn't unopened. I wasn't even the first order. No, I wasn't the first owner of that DVD. That's not a DVD, VHS. Sorry, I'm rambling on my words because I'm trying to figure out where they are and if I'm gonna die. Gotcha. Oh, no, I didn't. That was just your umbrella. Oh, crap. Gotcha. All right, we're good. Back up. Yeah, I was gonna say, that's not mine. Gotcha. Run, 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 run. It's the same guy, dude. I keep killing the same guy. He just keeps running into it. That almost makes me feel sad because I thought I was playing really well. As it turns out, it's just this guy can't stop getting killed by this decapitator. I don't know. He's like me. I have that same problem sometimes where it's just like, dude, I keep falling for the same trick. Gotcha. All right, let's go. Oh, I was gonna say, I think there's 2 of them. And there indeed was. Anyways, I thought Mario did really, really well, and of course, I think everybody's kind of on the same wavelength, speculating about, are we gonna get like a Smash Bros. Cinematic Universe type situation? I don't think Smash Bros. Would be necessarily like that. How would you do Smash Bros. As a literal movie? You know, it wouldn't make sense. But I mean, you could Brawl, for instance. What was the final boss in Brawl? The dude, you know, he's like a silhouette, rainbow looking, like the colors are moving, and he's his name is like Null or something, or or something weird. Yeah, Taboo. I think Taboo would be an awesome movie villain. Like, just perfect. Like, put it this way. I didn't think Brawl, like, its story was that good. It was gimmicky and fun, but to be fair, a movie might give it a huge life. Like, if you were to make a movie about that scenario and Taboo as, like, the final villain, I think you could make some heat out of that one. I think it'd be pretty good. So with that in mind, if they do a Smash Bros. Cinematic Universe, I say don't go into Gleam. Go for Taboo. Gleam is too over the top. You can't just fire out of the starting gate like that, you know? The World of Light would be way too complicated to tell in a 2-hour movie. But Taboo, you might be able to do that on top of the fact that how are they going to license? They can't license all the characters in Smash Bros. They're going to have to pick certain ones. They can't even license, or I shouldn't say license, they can't even utilize all of their own characters. Maybe as like little cameos, like, oh, you know, here's Waluigi in the background, but he doesn't get any lines. He's just stomping bad guys, you know? You like Gleam better? Gleam is more badass and over the top. And as a villain, I like Gleam better in terms of it got a fuller story. But if they were to redo, like if we got a second chance to maybe give some origin to Taboo. Now, I get it, we didn't exactly get origin with the Gleam either. But if they were to elucidate a little more on the origins and the motives of Taboo, I think they could do really well with it. So I don't put that, oh crap. Crap, I was gonna line it up and I failed. So I don't put it past them to want to do a cinematic universe. I just don't think Smash Bros is going to be the universe they do. I think it's gonna be someone else's story. I missed. I can't believe I missed the same guy, dude. I don't think they would do a Smash Bros movie. I think they do like they're doing now with lots of crossovers in one character's movie. So the character that's the subject of the movie, I can't believe I died again, dude. I was thinking he ran, and I'm like, I'm not going to charge up. But yeah, I keep falling for this guy. Either way, that's kind of where my thoughts are, is that I don't think they'll do it. But if they did, they could absolutely kill it. Gotcha. Finally. God. I thought I was never going to get that guy. I was like, man, I was doing pretty well last match, except I was starting to, whoa! Oh, God, bumps. Is this a guy? Yes, it is. It's the same guy. Revenge is a dish best served cold and 9 days old. All right, Lilith, let's do this thing, you freaking demon. Here are some new horror movies coming out. Evil Dead, Burn, Passenger Witch, which I'm always for horror movies. I'm not the deepest enthusiast. There's a lot of classic horror movies I have not seen that are like some of the staples of all time. What was I even doing, dude? Oh, it's you. I heard the Booyah Bomb and I was reading your movies. Resident Evil. I don't know how the movies are with that, but I can tell you one thing is I'm kind of depressed. Okay, I was going to say he's going to do what he did to me earlier. Not today. Oh, crap. Gotcha. We're out. Oh, there's a bomb. Did he throw that or did his friend? Okay. So I thought they did really well with their Netflix series. I was depressed to see they canceled that. Resident Evil is a game series that, just like Five Nights at Freddy's, I feel like I need to catch up on it. Just like Witcher, just like Xenoblade, there's all these games I really do want to experience and play, and I need to get some time to do it. Did I get him? I did not. All right, well, at least he's coming back over here, so. All right, throw that there. Let's back up. Gotcha. Oh, crap, there's bombs everywhere. I was trying to avoid that one, and I ran into that one. Now, one thing I will say that I'm definitely looking forward to. Oh, crap. I'm so dead. Oh, yeah. I didn't realize my whole team got wiped there and pushed him back. I was like, I can't solo. One thing I'm looking forward to is there's a sweet Batman movie coming out in October. Anybody hear about this one? I feel like Joshua, especially, actually, you might have it. Let me see. You might have that in your list, which I just gave it away. It's a horror movie, or at least it looks like it's going to be a horror movie. We didn't get a whole lot. We got a little glimpse, but it's presented like a horror movie. So, anybody hear about it? October. Kept wrecking us like scrubs. To be fair, I'm not exactly playing my best weapon. I'm playing something I thought would be hilarious in the fog. So, I can't blame myself, or I can blame myself, rather. If I get rolled over, I'm not fighting back. This is not a weapon I can fight back with, necessarily. I don't know. I showed some sign of life there, speaking of horror movies. I got 666 points. Either way. So with that in mind, though, you hear about it? All right, I'm going to reveal what the movie was, and you should definitely check out the trailer. Here we go. I'm going to give you it in like 10 seconds here. Just in case you don't want to hear it, unless it's like... Well, no, because then you wouldn't know what to look up. Anyways, October, we are getting a movie that is presented as a Marvel horror movie in the Batman universe. The origins of Clayface. The two best Clayfaces, in my opinion, and probably a lot of people will agree, Batman the Animated Series had a great Clayface, and then The Batman, the series that came after Batman the Animated Series, The Batman, that animated series, also had a great Clayface. It was, what was that? What was the detective's name? There were two of them, and they were great characters. They were original characters. I think one was Ethan Bennett. That was Bruce Wayne's friend that was a detective in The Batman. An original character, too. Wasn't in the comics. In fact, I think they put him in the comics afterwards. Not for long, but, you know, he's not like a reoccurring character. But they certainly did put him in comics because he was so popular. And then the other one was... I need to back up. Yeah, I was going to say, as soon as that... No, he's dead. The other one was... I'm dead. What was Detective Young, I think her name was, wasn't it? The girl that... If anybody knows what I'm talking about, The Batman. Bennett and his partner was... I thought her name was Young. I can't remember her first name, though. Either way, they were both great characters. And unfortunately, they kind of got sidelined. Like, The Batman ran for like 6 seasons for that series. But they got sidelined into, like, season 3. And they never got really used again. Okay, I was going to say, I can't charge up, so hopefully you're weak. I didn't see your HP bar, though, so... I love that they added HP bars, but unfortunately, that also is like a feature that I ignore. Unless they're almost at like a last hit. Oh, he's almost dead, man. I'm going to put that there. He's close. He's super close. Unfortunately, I don't think we can get the job done. Later. All right, we're Squid Shima in the dark. Or in the fog. Wait, I'm very confused. Did I hit this guy? I cut you with a sword. How did you survive? This is very confusing. I guess, what do we got? It's 22 minutes. I guess we could probably run out the event, right? Gotcha. Oh crap, I'm dead. I didn't mean to start side order at 7 o'clock, but I figure, you know what, we can certainly just keep playing the fog. I'm having some fun, so you let me know if you wanna bail out. Then I'll move over to side order. So you just let me know when you're good. Otherwise, we got 22 minutes that we can just keep hammering out. Yes, there we go. Gotcha. All right, let's go. We can keep hammering out some Squid Shima moves here, some sick moves. All right, here we go. Gotcha! Oh, look at this guy. He's got aura? No, I don't have aura. I thought I might have aura, but that was just a triple kill. It was a kind of a delayed triple kill, so I didn't exactly get aura. And now my team is dead. I was the first of many deaths, as it turns out. I'm dead. Ran out of ink. Getting shot from all angles. Rip. We're going to get ourselves a nice, really low ranking. I love the mode anyways. Might be screwing around with Mint Decavitator, but having a good time doing it. Alright, checking Discord for 2 seconds there. Got a whole bunch of notifications for a second. I was like, what's going on here? We're good. It's not related to me. I'm getting tagged in Ninjuice's server, ironically. Let's see. Can't wreck any scrubs. Well, actually, I had a couple of good shots there, so I can say maybe I did. Hey, Sonny, how are you doing? Good to see you. Of many, many names. How is it going? I was 5 and 6. I thought I was, I don't know what I thought I was. I thought I had a couple of lucky shots in there, but Hey, the fog's out, so I'm like, fog's out, so is my sword. Minty fresh, stay clean. Anyway, I decided, as you can see, the thumbnail says I'm doing side order, and I'm not. I'm not actually doing side order right now. So the monthly challenge was going on, and I saw that. I'm like, you know what? If the monthly challenge is going, and we got 20 more minutes, I'll just keep going, and either Caleb, you and I decide, all right, we're done, or it will decide we're done because we have 20 more minutes of the challenge. So I threw up the overlay, and what's funny about the overlay is it still says extra work in it. So I was gonna full screen it. I don't know. Nah, it doesn't matter. I'll full screen it during side order anyways. But when we get started with side order, I figure one run, it'll be like an hour to an hour and a half, somewhere in there. So if I started at 7 o'clock, I'll be done at like 8:30. I'm like, yeah, that's a good timing, I think, for this. I'm gonna probably have a little bit of an early die. Okay, whoa, 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 chill. Here's that. Dare you to run around the side. Do you have a chicken bomb? I swear if you have a chicken bomb. All right, he... Gotcha! Oh, we had a sword duel and I won. How does that feel? Got you. No, no, I hit him. How is he alive? I hit that guy. Baymax, you lived because of your name. I hit him. I made contact. I felt his blood and ink on my sword. When I put it back in the sheath, it wasn't clean, and yet somehow he lives. I don't agree with that. Gotcha again. Look at who's winning the... Uh-oh. Sword duel is for me. Here we go. All right, here we go. We're going to go up top. Top shelf. Here we go. Crap. Here's a shield. Here we go. Gotcha. Back up. And throw that bomb. Ooh. Found his bomb. He had the high ground. 1090 is the lowest power I've ever seen. Well, that's what happens when you're screwing around instead of actually focusing, but at the same time, we're having a lot of fun doing it this way, so... Gotcha! I mean, we cut each other down, but still, I have not failed to beat you. Therefore, I feel that I am the greater swordsman. I blame the Ghost of Tsushima and the Ghost of Yote for my newfound powers. Alright, here you go. Enjoy that. Alright, I'm gonna double team you right now with my... He's dead. Double kill! Oh! Look at this guy go, but he's dead now. Can't get aura if I can't steal the deal. Alright, let's do this thing. Minty fresh. I'm feeling good. I got sunshine in a bag. I'm feeling glad. Here we go. Oh, watch out for that guy. Why did I skate right by him, dude? I flew right by him. All I had to do was jump and he'd be dead. Instead, I accidentally was forward on the joystick and not jumping. That was a terrible little move. All right, use the fog. Use the fog. I don't believe in fair fights. Let's go. Okay, I think I got shot. You're... No, I didn't. I have finally lost a sword duel against this guy. All right, let's go. 5 losses, but man, I got a lot of kills for those losses. Booyah bomb, nice. How dare you? If I was trying to play more seriously, maybe I would have done the same thing. I collided, but honestly, that guy's like, yeah, we got you dead. I'm just gonna stand here. Got to pick up my graduation cap and gown tomorrow. Woo! Hopefully it's not like when I had to get my cap and gown. They charged you a lot of money for those stupid things. I tried to say no, but my parents said yes. They forced me. Either way, congratulations, because you know what? I think it becomes normalized, either high school or college, wherever you are graduating from, or university, or wherever it may be. It becomes normalized, like, I don't know, almost like a slow clap, like, congratulations, you did it, you passed, so did everybody else. Don't ever forget what an accomplishment this was, especially as time passes. It is amazing sometimes how all the work I put in university just kind of gets like boiled down to whoop-de-doo, man, you're in the working world now and you're an idiot, or I don't believe what you're saying, or, you know, it's like, man, all that work I did continues to show and shine in my work as I'm compiling reports, reading analytics, doing lab work, you know? Yeah, see, 80 bucks. 80 bucks. That should be like something that they let you borrow from, you know, like the dry cleaner, you know, clean the living crap out of it, loan it out if you don't want it. Because, I mean, look at mine. It's the same thing, man. I threw my tassels out. I had tassels from university. I mean, it was just closet space. I'm like, whoop-de-doo, all right. What? Getting on Dean's list, clubs, whatever it may be, like, screw that. Research, acknowledgements. I'm like, nah, that all means nothing. The only thing that means anything is if it's in a plaque. So I'm like, screw it. The gowns, the cap and gowns, high school, don't have them anymore. College, I still do have them. But even then, like, university cap and gown, I guess. I don't know. It's just going to take closet space up. Oh, Dynamo. Gotcha before you could kill me. Now, that is an accomplishment right there. All right. We're going to be skunky and do this. Oh, crap. Oh! Look at that double kill. Back up and throw bomb. All right, let's do this. God, the fog. Now, see, I am killing it with these scum kills in the fog. In fact, I need the fog to come back because otherwise I can't get my scum kills. All right, here we go. Back up, back up, back up. Oh God, he's got a friend. I was having a really nice little bout with this guy, and then the next thing you know, he had backup. Join you next round. Oh, we are getting Kareen. Let's do this. All right, so Caleb, I'm gonna click don't go next round so that we can go pick up Kareen and probably go for about, well, actually not go for about. The challenge is gone in 13 minutes. So, well, ooh, dualies. That was not the guy I thought. He's got Shiver as well, by the way. Happy Shiver Day. I'm a day late, but still, happy Shiver Day. Nido Goat Key. Throw that there. Goat Key, Nido Marquis. Yeah, more like if we're playing a fair fight. Gotcha. If we're playing a fair fight, yeah, that's I'm doomed. But when I've got, do I have aura? I got aura in a monthly challenge. Oh! I'm going all the way to the base. I'm going to kill everybody with my newfound powers. Aha! Die! There might not be anybody here, but I have aura. The hype train will always continue to roll down the tracks because I have aura, even if no one's around here to feel the pain. No, seriously, where the hell is there? Oh, it's you. Well, now I'm out of ink, and I might be out of aura, too, so. All right, here we go. Kill him from behind. Here we go. Oh, is it? Yes, there was a guy there. Uh-oh. I'm dead. Yep, I landed a shot. I caught a piece of him, but I'm dead. The ride was wild, but the loss was bigger. Playing the freaking Minty Cavitator, and I got aura. What the hell? I cannot believe that. We won! All right, let me go ahead and break the room down. I got aura on a decavitator. I don't even know what I'm doing, dude. I can't believe that. I'm going to just assume that because of our levels, our power level being at like 1,000 flat, that we're getting a bunch of noobs, and I'm just like, yeah, look at this guy. I'm flexing on guys I got the game a week ago, and I'm just like... But that was hilarious. I've never had... all right, let's see. Calculating challenge power. Oh, it's absolutely in the toilet. All right, that was fun as hell regardless. It was 9:20. All right, I'm gonna reform the room, Caleb. Or I don't have to. I'm sorry. I don't have to reform the crew or reform the room. I could just wait for you guys to come in. So give me 2 seconds here. I need to grab my phone real quick. Check, 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 check. Where's the mic? There it is. Mic check, mic check. All right, we're live. There we go. Had to grab that phone call for just 2 seconds. All right, guys, let's do this thing. We've got, oh, we only have 10 more minutes. See, that's why it's Foggy Notion. I was trying to think what it was called. It's, I'm calling it Fog of War. That sounds better anyways. Either way, Foggy Notion. So, yes, join me in the decavitator supremacy. Let's do this. Let's cut them down. I didn't realize we only have 10 more minutes. See, I was even saying, like, we'll go for a few minutes. Maybe I won't go till the challenge is gone. Ah, forget that. It was great. So after the challenge, I'll climb up the side order tower. We're doing this totally backwards because usually I climb the tower, then I open up a little bit of room for a little bit. But this time, all right, we got 1310 over there. I'm off of a 920. All right, here we go. All right. Here we go. You're Luna blasting, and we got 2 decapitators, and under the fog of war, none shall survive. You are dead! Ooh! Back up, back up, back up, back up, back up. Bring it. Bring it. I'm not afraid of you now that I have the upper hand because you can't see me. Oh, I caught a piece of him. Oh, he's weak. Gotcha. No, I didn't get you, though, did I? No! Oh, what the heck? I pressed the button. Why didn't it go? Oh, no way. Look at you running around with your aura. You killed my team, and now you're shining? How dare you? I'll have you know I've cut down, like, I don't know, maybe 25 people in 2 years with this weapon. All right, back up, back up, back up. Okay, yeah, I was going to say, that's not going to... Oh, well, oh, he's got blaster, and yeah, I was going to say, you've got hammer, he's got blaster, I'm in a corner. It's over. Oh, my God. This guy is no joke. All right, I'm going to booyah, guys. Wait till the fog of war is back on, and then... All right, let's do this. Back up, and... All right, I know he's around here. All right, on your ouch. Here we go. I'm on your ouch. Yep, knew it. Here we go. Oh, no, I was not. I thought I was still in the thing. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I think it ends at 8. It said 5 to 7. And... oh, it does end at 8. All right, so we do have some time. Never mind. I forgot. I'm still on the wrong time zone. My entire time of owning this Switch, I've moved time zones, and for some reason, I've never updated it. Oh, I was charged up, ready to go. Yeah, I take it back. We actually have another hour. Perfect. We can probably do. I don't know. We'll certainly do 5 matches and get our power calculated. All right, let's do this. First, we're going to do that. All right, back up. Yep, he's shooting missiles. All right, team, regroup. Remember, it's still turf war, which means that it only takes like 25 seconds to turn the whole top. Uh-oh. Oh, I thought I got him, and then I was like, oh, crap. I thought I was charged when I launched that. I caught a piece of him, but it was like a third of his... No, it wasn't like. It was a third of his health. Okay, back up. I heard a hammer. All right. Here we go. Throw that. Here we go. I will... I was going to say, I'm not dying like this, man. I'm not going to lose without taking somebody with me, at least. Unfortunately, yeah, I couldn't close the gap. When the fog lifts, I'm helpless. As soon as I have the upper hand, as soon as I don't have to fight a fair fight, then that's when it goes down. All right. That was our warm-up round. Yeah, so I thought it started an hour early. Yeah, I don't know what I thought. I thought it started, well, when it said 5 to 7, I thought it started 5, like my actual time, not the time that's on my Switch. So that's awesome. Then we are not done at 7 o'clock. We're not done in 6 minutes is what I meant to say. We are done when we feel like it. Hell yeah. So everybody that's watching this, of which might be like 4 people in the next 5 years, for the playlist that wants to see how I did on my run today, they're going to have to scroll through a couple hours of the fog of war before they get anywhere. Warm-up match. That's all it was. I had to get the rust off. We aren't good at wrecking scrubs. There was no way those guys were scrubs, man. Did you see that guy? His aura never ended. He got back-to-back-to-back aura. That was not a scrub. That was a guy that just, like, put me under his foot and pushed. I probably, if I was playing, like, especially Lobber right now, if I was going Lobber right now, Lobber in the fog is a jerk move. But Decapitator rather, the Decapitator in the fog is just fun, man. Let's do it. All right, so we've got 3 melee weapons and Caleb. Where you at, Caleb? How's your character look? Let's see. I got about a 2-second glance. It was nice, the whole 2 seconds I had. All right, I'll be able to see though when we spawn here. I'll take a look. All right, looking fresh. No, literally looking fresh, like you know, early gear, that kind of thing. I'm ready. Yeah, he's got a Hydra, dude. Hydra in the fog. Well, I mean, is it that? I mean, he can't aim though. So even though it sounds like hell, gotcha. There you go. Go that way. Nope. Wait. Yeah, he's gonna throw a booyah bomb right here. Throw that there. Back up. Yeah, you know what? Throw that there. Here we go. Let's get him. Go, Kreen, go. Ah, dude, he put up the same shield I did, and I didn't catch it fast enough. I should have charged. I thought that he was in between charging, and I'm like, okay, I think he's hurt. All I got to do is swing, you're dead. He got both of us. All right. So he's a Hydra. He's gonna struggle to see where we are. I'm not as afraid of a Hydra. Like right now, he's a problem, but then when the fog is back up, that's where he can't see just as well as I can. All right, here we go. Throw a bomb in there. Oh, no! I thought that he moved with the line. I didn't know he was still all the way back there. He's actually out of position, if anything, because his whole line was up here. He was just, like, inking, I guess, which is all he can do when he can't see. So I guess, you know, he's just spray and pray at that point. Oh, what? I missed. I jumped. I did everything right. I was like, oh, he's coming and he's going to die. I can't believe I missed. I did everything right. I knew what he was going to do. I loaded it up. I was launched and ready to go. And then I just missed. All right, good. Distracted that guy. All right, back up. Oh, Trizuka, watch out. All right, he's got a carbon, so here we go. Just like I had before. Throw that. I need some ink anyways. All right, let's go in. Green, let's go. Oh, okay. Well, look at this guy just got aura off of my dead body. All right, so how do we want to do this then? I don't think a win is going to happen. Yeah, I gotcha. You bumped into me, you didn't see me there, and then I outgun you, so I have the more powerful weapon there, but unfortunately, I'm pretty sure we're in danger with 20 seconds. Anything is possible. It's not over yet, but it ain't looking good. It's a little on the bleak side. Oh, crap, yeah, and now the fog's lifted. That was my only advantage. I guess uh-oh. Back up. Throw that. Yeah, there's no way. I'm out of ink anyway. I was like, you know what? Maybe I can slide in there. And once I ran out of ink, I'm like, well, that's it. It wasn't a total massacre. That was close. I mean, 18%'s not... Yeah, okay. Yeah, they rolled over us. Oh, we were so close. We had everything fine, and then they took over at the very end there. And or not the very end, in the last minute there. Tony, how's it going? So the monthly challenge was going on, so I thought I would mess around with monthly challenge a little bit before I actually go up the side order tower. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do backwards from what I normally do. Normally I climb the tower, then I jump into like playing stuff. Instead, this time I was like, oh man, that carbon killed us. Absolutely rolled us over. This time I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go the opposite way. I'm gonna start here. And when the monthly challenge is over, which it's not because it has another hour. So I'm like, all right, we'll go definitely 5 matches, but we'll probably just keep going and going and going for a little while. Probably 7:30 at the most, I'll go over to side order. Otherwise, I will not be done with side order before I want to be done with the stream. So I'm going to make sure I have all of that. Zipcaster couldn't see anything. Yep, that's exactly it. The only thing is that with the close range weapons, they were jumping towards us. So brush is a really good one, and definitely if I was skilled with this thing, probably a little bit of the decapitator. When they were coming that close and just diving in on us, then we can cut them down. But that's if they take over. So so Sonny, I'm not questioning your methodology here, but I am curious about the method, or the mechanism rather. How do you plan to snipe in the dark? I'm curious how this is gonna go. Let's do it. I'm excited. I got this. All right, I'm gonna go out front and make sure that I'm fighting for you. So if you see my dead body, that means that everybody's trying to kill me, and they're all like distracted by my my machismo and my glory. Just snipe them dead as they get the kill on me. AKA, I will be the bait for your hook. Here we go. All right. Yeah, I was gonna say, do I want to? I kind of want to. Oh, he's dead. Why did I do that? I just wanted some ink and I forgot what weapon I had. I just jumped in front of a slosher, dude. That sucks. I was gonna call him a bucket, but nah, I can give him the respect of a slosh. All right, let me get my shield up again because the team would benefit from that more than me. I keep using it whenever I need ink, and that's probably a really poor use of my special. All right, here's a scum bomb. Have fun with that, and then oh crap! I think yeah, I was gonna say no. You did get me. I thought the bucket got me over there. Yeah, I've degraded you down to a bucket now. You're not a slosher anymore. You're just a bucket. You couldn't even find a real weapon. You just picked up a bucket and started throwing ink. Somehow you got to kill, lucky bastard. All right, let's do this. I am ready to cut some people down. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, what did you have, gal? Yeah, gal. I was gonna say, I think you might have seen me. I don't know, but where's okay, that beacon got broken, didn't it? All right, guys. Here's a booyah because I still believe in you. Even though I'm kind of memeing over here. It's hard to fight when you don't know what you're doing. Uh-oh. Oh, dang it, I couldn't charge up. Freaking slosher. I was trying to charge up, and I was like, I don't think I have enough time, and I definitely did not. All right, let's throw that over there. No, he didn't do what I would have done. I thought he was going to use the cover of that. Die. I did not kill you? How did I not kill you? I could have swore I collided right into your face. I guess I wasn't aiming down. That's why I don't know what I'm doing. How did I get 10 kills with this thing earlier? It was a fluke. That's because my power level was like 900. I literally got guys that were like, what's Splatoon? All right. Back up. They're like, I thought this was a Smash Bros. DLC. All right, back up. What? Okay, that definitely had to have hit him. How did I not hit that guy? This poor little decapitator does not have the range that I have in my mind. All right. Yeah, there's that for you. I would cut him down if I could find him. He ran away. What are we at now? 3 losses? All right. By the way, we keep getting the same stage over and over. It would be kind of nice, just saying, if the game would give us a little variety. I ain't complaining. I'm just saying, you know, a good suggestion is there's more than one stage, and, you know, maybe we could play that stage. You know what I'm saying? Oof. All right. So I was going 8-3 earlier. Now I'm going 2-6. Might need to consider switching weapons. But I'm having so much fun with the stupid decapitator. Let's keep going. All right, you popped a 10. Especially with a roller like that, that's going to benefit huge from this. Especially when they had all guns. Killed 2 of them. Why were you stalling at the base? Help. I couldn't get out of the base. I kept running into guys. In fact, my only kills were the people that I kind of ran into by accident trying to get out of the base. That was what was bad about it. All right, decapitator. Let's bring the heat. I had it earlier. I was playing good. I was actually aiming well. Yeah, I actually legitimately, I think 2 kills that would have made a pretty big difference were simply just I was aiming up when I should have been looking down. I thought I got him. I was like, dude, I hit this guy. How did he not die? Because I was probably aiming just over his head. Need to go down a little bit. Just need a white shirt and headphones to complete the look. Those items will come into the shop in no time, I promise. The headphones especially, there's a lot of variants of those. Watch. We're gonna get hammerhead. Oh, whoa. I am shocked. The same freaking one we get every time. All right, let's do this. All right, I'm ready. This time, I'm gonna go out front where the people are. You can also order gear from other people. Yeah, that's true. If any of us have it or if I have it, like I can certainly wear the headphones if you want them and then just order them from me. Change the clock on your system and then boom, you're good to go. Does that actually work with Splatoon though? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that works. All right, here we go. Okay, yeah, I was looking over at you and I was like, all right, I'm gonna follow you, and the Ewok got me. All right, so I'm actually gonna super jump on this one. Caleb coming in hot. Here we go. All right, let's ink a little bit, and let's get in there with some bombs. All right, here we go. I'm gonna throw a bomb there. I hear it, I just don't see it. Now I see it. How dare you? How are you not dead? Oh, you're so dead. Oh, come on. I was like, all right, I'm in the middle of all of them. I'm just going to stay in it, and my team's going to wreck them when they get here. All right, we roll her down. Caleb down. Oh, boy. Sniper still alive. I got to get in there because otherwise they're going to get over to you. So I'm coming. No, okay. Got him. We're good. Let's go. Dodge the bomb. Don't need no chickens. Ah, I had a sword duel with a guy. I think he got the first hit on me, so unfortunately I couldn't keep up. Here we go. All right, here we go. First, lead off with a bomb. Because that's what scum does in the... Gotcha. Oh, he's hurt. Caleb, let's get him. I caught a piece of him. Is he dead? Oh, okay, he's dead now. I mean, I am too, but whatever. Let's see, you can also, got that, let's see. Nah, it's the internet for spot. That's what I was worried about, because it's like trying to change the stages by changing the clock. It doesn't work because it's a live system, so I was worried that that so does ordering gear. But still, any gear that you may want, I can certainly put on before, I got him again. I can certainly put it on before I end so that, oh, yes, there we go. I was gonna say, I got him. Here we go. Booyah, I'm going in. I'm invading. The ghost of Squidshima is here. Oh, okay. That was a little too far. I don't know why I pinged you guys to go and do that. That was dumb. You know what? I'm actually, no, well, yeah. Oh, you've got the thing. You know what I'm trying to say. You've got, oh, wipe out! You've got the side weapon equipped to enhance your beacons. Gotcha! Look who's got aura now! Oh, I am dead though. Just like every single time I get aura, man. How did you? Oh, you must have thrown a chicken bomb. Every time I get aura, I pretty much die right afterwards. But look at that little bunny ear that's over there. See those 2 fingers? Boom. That was this guy right here. Took out the whole team at the end, man. See that guy with aura shining like a Saiyan. Hey guys, like how we're bragging for, or at least I am. I'm bragging for like we're 1-3. We're 1-3, and I'm bragging 8-6. Like I'm sitting here like, oh yeah, I did it. Yeah, the sub up. That's what it is. Oh, I'm sorry. We were 1-4. That's we did it. We actually got the 5. So that was 8, 12. We had some kills. It wasn't bad. I think they probably just weren't as good as all the other teams we faced. But hey, you know what? Win is a win. Felt pretty good. Green and I led the charge, and managed to cut straight through to their base at the end and ensure a victory. It was our one little victory, but I hold it dear and close. But yeah, I couldn't think of what it was in the moment. There was fog. It was fast. I was panicking. But yeah, the sub-weapon up is what I meant to say. Out of curiosity, can I find my friends' lockers? I know I will find some. Hey, it's Lil Beans. Lil Beans, well, that's all I get. Lil Beans, myself, and the rest of the team got silver. I didn't think we did well enough to actually get silver in the hey, finally! I didn't think we did well enough in extra work to get silver, but we did, actually. We made it. All right, let's do this. Got 4 kills at the end, as did I. I actually pretty sure I wiped the whole freaking team right there at the end when I jumped into their base. Or I got a double kill, and yeah, I think I got a triple is what it was, but still. Yeah, I at the end there carried it real nice. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on, I don't main this weapon. You can't just come in and start throwing ink like that. Are you sniping? You're gonna snipe me? I'm gonna... Oh, God, that's not a sniper. That's a roller. Ow. I had a bad read, guys. I could have swore there was a sniper over there. Yeah, that didn't work out very well, did it? All right, let's go. All right, I'm gonna, instead of going for kills, I'm gonna ink this up real quick, because once we get the kills going, we'll have everything inked up and ready to go anyway, so. All right, check this out. Green, I'm coming. You ready? Doubles. Oh, he's hurt. No! Green, get him! Get him! I took a shot for you. Kill him. I hit him, and unfortunately, I don't think. Yeah, he's alive and well, isn't he? Crap. I hit him, and I was like, all right, maybe I can get forward and dash and get him, but. Okay, well, ran into each other, didn't we? With a sploosh, I should be able to kill a sploosh. I know. I don't know what I'm doing. There is no I should. There's, hey, you don't even know the weapon you're playing very well. You really sure that you should be doing anything? It's a miracle I got a kill. All right, let's do this. First, scummy bombs. Nothing better than a scum bomb. Oh, no, not the hammer. Dude, the stamper come down on my face. All right, who's alive? All right, Kareen. No, you just respawned. Okay, we're all dead, basically. All right, check this out. First, throw a bomb up there. Then... Gotcha. Let's go, 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 go. Gotcha. Go, 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 go. Gotcha. And he's got aura again. Look at this guy go. I can't believe that happened. Probably because we're playing people that are low power ranking, but whatever. I got aura. Let's go. All right, right over the bridge. Come on, come on, right over the bridge. I dare you. No, not that side. I meant over the bridge. Oh, I didn't think he, I don't know where I thought they were all dead. Oh, man. Boxel, so this is not side order, you may note. The monthly challenge was going on, and for whatever reason, I have aura 3 times with a freaking mint decavitator. I don't even know what I'm doing with this weapon, but it's fun. Come on, come on. I can't. Do I have Ninja Squid? Oh, no, okay. Well, so much for that. I can't aim this thing very well. It's not really my strong suit, but I got aura somehow and killed the whole team, so... And watch, we're gonna lose. I probably shouldn't have been chasing that guy into our base. My bad! It was a wild ride, Boxel. It was a wild ride while I was on it. This guy is dancing with my own mask, and I'm not even wearing my mask. Ah. What a ride. How are you doing, Boxel? I'm jumping into side order. I said 7:30 at the most, so 15 more minutes, and then I'll jump over there. Oh, that was our... Okay, so now we're 1-4. How did we get 1156? We lost 4 matches. The last time I lost 4 matches, I was like barely over 1,000. And I got a freshness rating. I guess that makes sense because I'm a 4-star with this thing. I thought it was a derp star. I don't know what I'm doing with this weapon, dude. I'm derping around, and I have more kills than their whole team. Except for that roller, I guess. But they beat us, so who laughs last laughs loudest. Anyways, Boxel, what's up? How's your week going? For me, it's been a lot of work hours, and that's pretty much about it. I feel like I lost so many days. Yeah, I did, actually. I just realized 3 days out of this week, I have lost to just working really long. I'm going to check Discord really quickly. Alright, just making sure. Alright, so these guys are about the same as we are. Ah, gold arrow sprays. I'm not in the mood for that. There's gonna be booyah bombs in the fog of war. Oh, great. Yeah, I can't wait for this. You know what? They're gonna throw their booyah bombs. I'm gonna get up in their face. Kareen, I'm gonna follow you. I'm just gonna go right in there. Look, that guy ran right into your roller. He wasn't even looking. He just ran out and jumped into it and died. All right, check this out. Oh, dang it. I thought I hit him. He should be dead. Apparently, I keep hitting them just barely far enough not to kill them when I'm charged. So I went a little too deep. Kareen even didn't go that deep in, but you know what? It was fun. Okay, back up. And die! Okay, we're good. See, that time I didn't screw the aim up. I'm actually getting better with this weapon. Gotcha. Let's go, let's go. Oh, crap. I don't know where that guy's at. I lost him. Where'd he go? Hey, wait, is there a... Uh-oh. Hide. All right, I don't know where they are. I don't know where they are. I'm just a guy with a sword. They're killing my team. All right, hold on. Oh, okay. I see him. Back up. You know what? If they're gonna backdoor, then wait, hold on. Kareen's actually backdooring too. All right, I'm just in the middle I'm derping. Kareen, I'm derping. All right, find him. You killed my team. Now you will. I got a piece of him. I have no ink. Oh, okay, there. Somebody got him. Nice. I hit him, and I hit him again, and I thought he was so low I was ready, man. Who did that? Oh, that's our chum. Okay, we're good. Kareen, oh, Finan has got aura. Check it out. You're laying the smack down on them. Gotcha. Nice. Here we go. Gotcha. Let's go. You have aura. I have aura. Oh, Kareen, we wiped their whole freaking team. All right, back up. All right, check this out. I know you're pinging me, and I'm ignoring it because I'm terrible at this game. Let's go. No! I thought... he got aura off of me. He took my aura. I thought I was ready for him. I thought I was clever. Like, if he jumped down, I didn't think I was close enough for him to actually hit with dualies, or he couldn't see me. Gotcha! Give me back my damn aura. Ha-ha! Dude, where's my car? It turns out it was right there. Let's go. All right, so I'm going to ink a little bit instead of going for kills. No, keep up the pressure. That's what we're going to do. I'm going to backline. I'm going to stay backline so they can't backdoor. Gotcha. You tried to backdoor, and now you're dead for it. How's that feel? Tell me how the dirt tastes. Yes! That was actually a good match, guys. Not bad. Nicely done. And trying to S+0, but also I want to see this. Watch this. Boom. Let's see. I've been trying to mostly get even. Hold on. Or sorry, mostly losing, even though I'm getting around 7 to 14 kills. Dude, I've been losing with this thing, and, well, most of the time it's my fault, but I've had a couple of matches where I actually killed everything, and when I killed everything, we lost. 8-2 with a decapitator, dude. Look at this guy go. I don't main this weapon. This is awesome. All right, let's see how the team did here. Let's do this. All right, let's see. Anyways, changed my profile picture. I see that. Don't look at your kills. Let's look at your kills. 14, 8, 8. Check out us, dude. No wonder they couldn't get up. 14, 8, 8. What a kill. 1306. You inked everything up more than their arrows. You out-inked arrow sprays with 8 kills on top of that. MVP. That was sick. Between your 14 kills on Kareen and Finan with 8 kills and a 1306, now we finally win. Nice. You're goated? Well, yeah, I know your skill levels are crazy. That's why I'm like celebrating that I had just as many kills as you did with this thing, because I'm derping. And somehow 8 kills with the derp. And I blocked that backliner. You saw that. That guy was, I mean, yeah, he only had 5 seconds to work with. What was he going to do? But I blocked him. I knew what he was going to do, because that's what I would do. If I had narrow spray and just sheer panic and nothing else, I would jump off the bridge and try to backline And I was like, yeah, you know what? You guys are all up there killing literally the second they get out, they're dead. So while you're doing that, I'm going to stay in the back line. And then guess what? Mr. Aerospray shows up dead. Cut down by the ghost of Squidshima. Let's go. Which is ironic that it's actually a Nintendo Gamer Kids title. But I think that... Didn't Nintendo Gamer Kids say that he didn't remember using that title? And I'm like, oh, I've got proof that you used it. I need ink so bad. All right, so for some reason, even though I've been reckless as all can get... you know what? I've been super... Oh, I'm scared of a bloblobber. That's my weapon. I'm not going to get scared of this. What? I hit you. No. All right, so the blobby got me. I've been charging in recklessly like crazy right off the get-go. And that time it did not work at all. Or I'm sorry, I didn't even do it. It never works is what I meant to say. It like never works, but that time I didn't even do it. Like, all right, let's throw that and then back up. And you know what? I'm gonna throw that there and go. He wasn't chasing. That's good, I guess. Gotcha. Let's go. The fog of war means I have the advantage because I'm a cheeky little... No! I got bubbled. No, I didn't. I got splat bombed. Never mind. Time to wreck some scrubs. Yeah, it's hard to see bombs in the fog, rather. So, I guess I reap what I sow because I've been throwing bombs all day. All right, gotcha. No, I didn't. You're still alive. No, I didn't. That wasn't you. That was... I don't even know what that was. All right, here's that. Caleb, you ready? You ready, Caleb? Let's get in there. Oh, okay. Hey, Caleb. I just fed. Look, that guy's got aura because of me. All right, jump to Finan. Finan, how you doing? I'm gonna back up. Oh, crap. All right, yeah, I need to... Whoa! I am... No! Okay. No! Oh, God, I was gonna say, dude, I hit him and I didn't kill him again. I thought that was the end of me. Let's go. All right, I'm backing you up with some bombs. No, Kareen, I'm going in. I'm coming in with you. No, Kareen! Oh, God. I don't even know how the splatter shot got me. I went in with Kareen and we both died. All right, let's go. I just knew we were pushing the line like crazy and I didn't want you to be alone. Oh, no, I can't see super jump bombs. When I super jump into a bomb and I'm blind, I can't see anything. So, all right, maybe this time I'll look at ink because, uh-oh, I'm dead. Oh, okay. Well, that was terrible. I hit him. If we win, fine, and you're the one that did it because I was derping when I probably should have just omitted the super jump and inked. If we win, it's because you were going crazy with the... Oh, yeah, I was going to say we're going to lose horribly. I was looking at the back half with the circles where the booyah bombs landed. I'm like, yeah, never mind. Bow, 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 now, bow. Bow, 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 now, bow. Why is nobody inking? Because I'm dead, that's why. You could say that I inked my pants, and that's all I inked. Number 1 enemy splatter, I was 2 and 6. Really? No, that's not how that works. We'll go a few more matches, and then we'll go side order. Yeah, Splatoon, go home. You're drunk again. That dude was 14 and 1. Yikes. I feel like I contributed 6 of those 14. Oh, that lobber was 7 and 0. I even joked that, oh, I would kill it with the lobber right now. That guy was like, yeah, let me try, actually. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. Wait, what am I doing? I should go check out lockers. I was in the middle of locker checking, and then the last time that happened in a match happened. All right, let's see what I got. Hey, I found Boba. And then these are never friends. Like, I never see anybody I know there. All right, what is side order about? Have you played Splatoon 2? It's basically Agent 8 from Splatoon 2 is helping to take out an entity known as Order, or Smallest, after After, yeah, so after Octo expansion, rather, Marina built the place called, she programmed the Memverse, a place that that she was like trying to make a virtual community. Except Order decided that nothing should ever change, and I think Order might be racist and be pissed off that Octos are getting along with. Gotcha! Yes, I was gonna say I totally killed you. Either way, so Order has tried to take the, I don't know, what are they, the souls? We're calling them the pallets, but I think it's like the souls of all the people that we know, and they're all trapped inside the members, and every time I go up the tower, it's a roguelike, so every time I go up the tower, oh, you know what, watch out for this guy. Every time I go up the tower, I am able to unlock somebody else's pallet and free them from, oh wait, you didn't know I was there! Uh-oh. Alright, Kareen, ready? Double team, here we go. He's got a crab. You know what? Yeah, go that side. Hey, watch out. Gotcha! Nice booyah bomb, jerk. All right, let's go. All right, so this time, all right, I'm going to, uh-oh, I'm going to be out of ink. Hang on. All right, I'm actually going to ink a little bit and run back to where are you guys at? Where's that guy? No, I shall not be distracted. Kareen and I will take the front line. You guys take the back line, and we got maybe somewhat a strategy. I don't know. It's working, though. All right, I'm going to throw that bomb up here. All right, here we go. I put that a little too far back, Kareen. I didn't mean to do that. All right, I'm gonna move. They're gonna see Kareen, and there's not a whole lot I can do it from up here. All right, how are we doing? How's the map? Oh, okay, I see the problem. I'm retreating from the front line. I was having fun with that front line, but not getting me anywhere. Oh crap! Yeah, I was gonna say I think you got out of the way. That booyah bomb landed. And... all right, our base. Hey, I saw the base. I just I went back and took care of the base. Or rather, I was trying to, and died to a booyah bomb. All right, watch out for this guy. He's doing his booyah crap again. All right, let's go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Gotcha. Let's go. All right. Fog of War. Protect me. All right. I'm going to throw a bomb up there. All right. You know what? Oh, crap. I thought I could charge it up before. I thought she was going to roll into me. I might have just thrown the whole match there. Yeah, that... oh. We had it. We were somewhat maybe okay, but... oh, that dualies. The dualies, dude. I thought I had her, and then she went on after me to kill two more. So, oh, that sucks. I think I threw. We actually had the most ink. We had everything under control, and I thought when that dualies rolled into me, I would be charged up in time to kill her, and I died. And she went on to ink everything after I died. Oh, man. I literally think that I was the one that threw there. Ironic because Smollusk is an Octoling. No, I think Smollusk hates Inklings. I mean, that's kind of... I don't know because I'm only... I've got 4 more weapons. I've got a lot more dialogue to go. But what I thought was last time Smollusk said that, you know, everything sucks now that the Octolings left and they went up top and things are changing. I'm like... oh, okay, you wanted your Octolings separate from the Inklings, how it should be. Separate, but still maybe equal. And the idea is, of course, I'm sure Smollusk isn't racist. Although, what's... crap. Trying to think what Callie Marie... no, just Callie. What's Callie's... oh, God, what is his name? The original guy. Oh, jeez. Squidbeak Splatoon guy, the grandfather, shriveled up now, looks like beef jerky, sings "This is Halloween" because he's, you know, a twig. What's his name? Oh, why is my brain not working? What is his freaking name? Not Octavio. No, the other guy. Nito, be back a bit. Let's see, I'll back you up with Brella. All right, be back. Backline-ish weapon. Oh, sorry, not be back in a bit. Sorry, backline-ish. I'll back you up with Brella. You want me to frontline? Do you know? I don't. Okay, let's. Yes, Cuttlefish. God, I could not get that out. My brain was dead. Cuttlefish is openly racist, so it's not. It's possible that maybe what's his face, Smollusk could also have a touch of racism going, you know, because they did not shy away from it at all. They doubled down on the fact that Cuttlefish is super racist against Marina in Octo expansion. All right, let's do this. So it's possible that Smollusk is the other way around. He's like, yo, Inklings are inferior. I'm gonna die. That's what my backline got me. It got me a hammer in the face. All right, Caleb coming in hot. Here we go. Super jump. All right, perfect. Nice safe jump. All right, I don't know where they're at, but I'm gonna find them. Die. Here we go. What? I thought I landed that. I turned, I pivoted. Dude, I did the right pivot thing. He's got respawn Punisher. You dirty Octo. All right, here we go. I'm gonna roll. Throw that, and I'm gonna move. All right, Caleb, nice. Caleb taking charge. Here we go. Oh, crap. Go, okay, whoa, wait. Oh, perfect Brella, nice. Oh, crap, I thought I had your Brella. I was like, I'm safe, you can't kill me. They absolutely annihilated you. You were gone. All right, Kareen. Let's do it. That was a good strategy. I mean, look at how much we inked. The back line is nice and covered. Gotcha. Not today. Whoa. Oh, no. Don't tell me that. There was a bomb on your trail. Really? How did that guy know to throw a curling bomb behind the stamper? What a strat. I got outplayed there, dude. That was sneaky. I thought I was sneaky. Nah. That was great. I'm going to use that. I'm going to start stealing that strategy whenever I can. Of course, it only really works with fog, but still, it was great. Nope, he's not coming this way. All right, let's go. All right, brush is down. Let's go. All right, I got a ping for this way. I'm coming. There we go. All right, I can't. Okay, that was a whole lot of ink. I was even like, you know what? Just keep launching myself face forward in there, and let's make something happen. All right, back up. Oh, dead. Nice. All right, here we go. All right, we're good. No, I was using the thing. I'm not faster than a freaking brush with my sword. All right, that was good though. 3, 2, 1, come on. I hope I got that bomb off. I might have actually thrown that bomb. It blew up. I heard a bomb blow up, but no, that wasn't mine. It might have been mine. I don't know. I can't tell. Nicely done. Not bad, guys. I got one sad little enemy base inker because I was the only one dumb enough to go up that far anyway, so it's kind of a default. Let's go 3 more matches. Yeah, 3 more matches, and then I'm going to jump into side order. That way I don't end up jumping into side order at 8 o'clock, and then I'm done at like 10 o'clock, and then it's like, okay, I wanted to get to work a little bit early so I could knock out a couple of things that are kind of hanging over my head that I have to write some statements for. And if I can get that done and not have to worry about it, then I can do Friday Night Smash with no worries, because I'll maybe even sneak out early. And I don't say sneak out early, I just make the call and leave early. So that's kind of the goal. 8-1, 7-2. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Again with that 1333 and an 8-1 score. Nice. I can't believe that Wasabibi killed me there. That was, I was hitting the button too. I'm like, come on, shield, please, shield. I mean, I don't think it would have done anything. That dude was playing a brush. He would have side-skirted my freaking shield like it was nothing. Ooh, I'm seeing a lot of gold. Oh, wait, these 3 of these guys are the same guys we just had. All right, rematch. Yeah, 1v1 with no Brella. Let's do this then. And they're weirdly inconsistent with the racism. I have heard that localization actually had a little bit to do with that too, about the whole like the Japanese clearly made him racist, but at the same time they're like doubling down hardcore on all the translations, not just English. I'm dead. No, I'm not. I thought I ran into the... I can't believe I missed that shot. Splatoon 1 and 2, the Octarians were stated to be underground. Yeah, so it's like in 1, and I didn't know about 1, but in 2, yeah, I thought it was just like the Octarians were underground, and then in 3, they're not. But it's not the same Octarians that came up after Octo Expansion. They just like... It's like the Splatlands didn't have that problem. Oof, I'm good. Didn't have that problem. Oh, that's a sprinkler. Run. Oh, nice. All right, let's go. All right, let's go, let's go, let's go. All right, perfect. All right, I'm ready. Cover me. All right, pincer attack. Ready? Nice! What a shot! What a shot, Kareem. That was one hell of a shot. That was great. He was following me with that freaking gun, and then boom! He couldn't do anything to you. All right, nice. All right, do we camp? I'm not sure. Like, how's the map look? All right, Kareem, I'm gonna leave you there for like 2 seconds, and I'm just gonna ink this up. I think you're okay. All right, I've got a shield. I'm coming back. You're still alive, right? Yeah, you're still alive. All right, here we go. Gotcha! Whoa, 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 whoa. I thought I was still... Okay, that was weird. All right, Kareem's coming back. Perfect. All right, we harassed him enough in their base. Let's move this way. Here we go. Ink, ink. All right, here we go. Ink. Nice. All right. All right, let's get in there and... wait, I'm in danger? Why am I in danger? Ah, the base. The base. All right, let's go. Where's that booyah bomb? That's not ours. I need ink so badly, and I need... There we go. All right, here we go. Oh, crap. I thought I was charged. That sucks. Oh, man, that really sucks. I thought I had him, man. Splatsville is in the dab in the middle, rather, of Octo territory. Throw bomb. That's all I got. I don't know how... Oh, look at that. Double booyah bombs. I didn't get them off. I don't know if we got it or not. It's not looking good. It's a close match. Got nothing to feel ashamed of. They backdoored us. We recovered. We got them pushed into their base. We inked up their base. Like, it was back and forth and back and forth. They got a successful backdoor. Like I say, we recovered from it. And then probably the last 20 seconds, we just sort of fought, lost, and they got a little ground covered, didn't they? #1 damage taker. Yeah, my face feels it. Feels good. Yeah, that's what's weird is that it was a weird establishment of that whole thing. Is they established the Octolings were underneath, and they were like underground, persecuted almost. And then after that, it was like, oh, just in that territory though. And it's like, oh, okay. Splat 3 map is partly in Octo territory. I don't know where the Octo territory actually cuts off at. That's the other thing too. Like, I don't know how Splatsville, Inkopolis, and the Splatlands actually all line up with each other. Oh, Caleb's got to go. All right, Caleb, you take care, my friend. Thank you for the great matches. Like I say, I'm gonna go 2 more matches, which is damn near all the way to the hour anyway. But we'll go 2 more just for the heck of it. 2 more matches. Don't ask me why I'm stuck on Decapitator, but I'm having a blast with it, so I don't want to give it up. Infinity Kid, that's on Infinity Kid, I know Infinity Kid. That's Nintendo Gamer Kid. You're out there, aren't you? That's Nintendo Gamer Kid, I believe. Calling you out. I think you're out there lurking. Thank you guys, whoever left a like on the stream. I'm gonna get started on side order in 2 more matches, by the way. 2 more. Can you try to be a backline weapon? Backline weapon it is. All right, Decapitator, we're done. It's been fun. We're gonna backline. Yeah, you know what? I've been saying, oh yeah, it's going to be so much fun to do this. Man, it's going to be crazy to do this in Fog. It's time. I'm breaking it out. The weapon of weapons. My best. My main of mains right here. I'm doing it for 2 matches in the fog. Let's do it. I said hi earlier. Oh, hold on. Let me scroll up. You know how I am. I miss stuff, and I apologize. Let me see. Nintendo Gamer Kid. Scroll up, scroll up. Nintendo Gamer Kid, you were the squid of Tsushima at one point, right? I was telling that story earlier, and I thought that was you using that name. I saw Tony. I don't see you. I feel like I absolutely didn't miss a message. Oh, yeah, you did. You said Emma. I missed it. You said and I said nothing. I apologize, Nintendo Gamer Kid. I missed it. Let me get this screen a little bigger. Maybe that's a problem. I'm sitting back because I'm using a full-blown TV to play the game, and oftentimes I seem to just kind of inch back further and further and further to get a wider shot of the TV, and I get away from the computer, and then, you know, that stuff happens. I'm actually going to full screen it on top of that. Boom. All right, let's do this thing. Splatsville is to the left of the map. Hammerhead Bridge connects Inkopolis and Splatsville. Ooh. Was that in the manga or was that in the lore that I missed? Like, I'm curious where that all was. Because I read all the Alterna logs, and I also read all of the mem stuff from Octo Expansion, but I'm wondering where that was. I missed that. Inkopolis, because I'd love to read more. Inkopolis Square and Plaza are right next to each other. So Inkopolis and Plaza next to each other, and then the bridge connects them out into connects Inkopolis rather, the Splatsville. So the square and the plaza next to each other. Splatsville out there. It's from an interview. What kind of an interview? We're ready, guys. I'm ready to go. Let's do it. If I give compliment to Jeff the Shark, Jeff the Shark is top tier design that that humanity is going to remember fondly for years. It's going to be kind of a generational thing where it's like the greatest thing to ever come out of this generation was Jeff the Shark. Land Shark. Gotta correct myself. I'll just send you the map. Oh, hell yeah. Now we're talking. I'll take a look for sure. By the way, Shivers Shark, man. Gonna love that thing for Splatoon Raiders. Also, happy Shiver Day, except that was yesterday, but still, yeah. It's a little bit of a stretch. I don't remember everybody calling it Shiver Day, but I saw that it was Shiver Day because May 5th fits in there as S1, like, or SH. So it's the 5 is the S, H, and then I is 1, V, and then 3, R. So Shiver, May 15th. No, I'm sorry, May 13th. It's a stretch, but I'll give it to him. It was Shiver Day. I'm good with that. Let's do it. All right, today I'm a backliner. Got my best weapon. I'm going to back up you guys. We got Nintendo Gamer Kid, who, let me see. Did you see? I said earlier. Yeah, you were. I think you were the one that was saying you had the username Ghost of Squidshima, right? So either way, Nintendo Gamer Kid and Kareen absolutely lay the smack down. I got someone, but I did not kill. Hold on. Backline. Somebody's assaulting the backline here. Watch out for the booyahs. Watch out for those. Everybody around me is dead. I'm all alone now. This is very unfortunate. Gotcha. Goodbye, trying to skunk me. You got the rest of my team, but you're not going to get me. All right, I need some ink. All right, here we go. Oh, crap. I did not realize that the Hydra, I forgot about that. I knew they had, or rather, I saw the Nautilus, and I was like, oh, good. The Gatling is dead. No, they have 2 of them. So I gotta maintain distance from objects. All right, let's go. Yep, gotcha. Back. Oh, nope. Here's enjoy that. Gotcha. Dead again. All right, next. Ah, yes, got him. All right, I'm gonna super jump. I'm coming to you, Kareen. Kareen, here we go. Kareen and Nintendo Gamer Kid are gonna go right in there and chop them down, man. But Kareen's dead. That plan has already failed. All right, Finan, you and I are going to back up Nintendo Gamer Kid from a distance. Uh-oh. Oh, crap. All right, I have the high ground. Therefore, you die. Oh, crap. Throw that there. I have no idea where he went. All right, we got it this way. Kareen's calling for this way. No way. Nintendo Gamer Kid going in there. Nice. Nintendo Gamer Kid. All right, perfect. I've got the Brella behind me, which means I can take out the high. All right, back up. Watch out, Kareen. I was gonna say, Kareen, I'm a backliner that's backing you up. Here we go. Kareen? Oh my god. I was like, what happened to Kareen? Not there anymore, put it that way. Alright. Communication with the team, still not my best suit. Room for improvement. Okay. You throwing little Easter eggs at me? Yeah, take that. Oh! Come on. Where'd he go? I'm gonna go fishing. I'm gonna find him. 2 bubbles hit him. He's like down to nothing. Uh-oh. Oh, crap. That's not good. Gotcha. Dead. All right, let's go. I can pivot like that with the bloblobber, and yet I can't do that with other weapons. What is wrong with me? All right, just ink it up. There we go. All right, how do we do for the second to last match? I think that's a win. The bottom's looking a little rough. Yeah, I was going to say, I changed my mind. That's not a win. Crap, it was close. Can't be depressed about that one. It could have gone either way. Rip. Not bad, guys. Not bad. All right, we'll go one more match, and then I'm gonna jump into side order. I have Shiver's banner. I've got Shiver's colors. Rocking that Shiver right now, man. Not bad. Oof, Nintendo Gamer Kid, you and me, man. 8-3, 10-7. Trying to get those kills. We had solid backlines. I got to hide behind that umbrella several times. That was a good strategy. By the kills, they shouldn't have won. I think they just outgunned us. That was kind of the problem, is we had to have them dead if we were going to take over the turf, and they were alive. So at the time that they were alive, they were able to just kind of outgun us in the turf aspect. They didn't outkill us, but they certainly had a lot of ink coverage. So nothing to feel bad about that one, man. That, like I said, that could have gone either way. That was a really close match. It's not often, or rephrase, I guess it's not as often as like Anarchy that you get really good matches in Turf War. You either roll them over hardcore, they roll you over hardcore, someone backdoors and skunks you, but that back and forth, that's it's hard to find some. It's these guys again, Water Girl and Fireboy. Let's take them out. You beat us last time. Now you die. All right, here we go. All right, I'll back you up. I'll try anyways. Am I frontlining? Wait, I thought my role was backliner. I don't even know what to do anymore. High ground. When in doubt, high ground. Oh, hey, look who's over there, huh? Nice, Nintendo Gamer Kid. That was brutal. That was absolutely brutal. Nice. All right, Kareen, I don't know what the plan was, but I'm backing you up. I am not nearly as aggressive as... Oh, yeah, look at that guy. Uh-oh. Nintendo Gamer Kid? All right, yeah, see, Kareen, I'm not as aggressive as you. You just got that kill, and absolutely, that guy had no chance. Oh, but I got you. I got your back. See, Kareen, this is working better. I'm backing you up, not the other way around. Oh, keep getting the kills for Kareen, man. I got your back. Let's do this. Uh-oh. All right, I'm going to back up and try to get that high ground real quick. Here we go. They have not backdoored. That's good. I'm going to stay back. I'm not going to be crazy and reckless. Nintendo Gamer Kid, I'm backing you up now. I was backing Kareen up. Now I'm backing you up. You're a squid? Or you're a kraken, rather? Oh, crap. Yeah, I lost track of him. For a second, I thought he had backed up, and yeah, I kind of just lost track there. All right, let's super jump. Kareen, here goes the power duo again. Let's do it. Worked before. Let's do it again. All right, throw that there. Oh, that was a good one. I caught a piece of that on the... Uh-oh. All right, there's killer whales. Oh, you sniped me. I wasn't looking for that. I was not looking at that at all. I can't believe that. I was dodging killer whales and bombs, and then all of a sudden, poof, sniper in the face. Cheeky, very cheeky. Oh, hey, look at you. All right, throw that up there, and yes, there we go. Oh, wait, there is somebody down here. Crap. Ah, too late. I thought they were all up top. I was like, all right, let me try and hit them from below. They expect the high ground, so keep them guessing. But unfortunately, yeah, there was somebody down there. All right, we're pushed back a little bit, and I'm blind, so That means if I'm blind, so are they. Oh, look at that. I had a feeling. I hate when I roll. And I didn't even roll. I just jumped, and I found her grenade. That little splat bomb was just waiting for me. I met it there. All right, so Water Girl is dead? No, Fire Boy is dead. Water Girl's still out there. All right, Kareen, I'm coming. And Nintendo Gamer Kid, I got you from the top. Here we go. Yes. All right, you're a Kraken. You don't need me to back you up right now. All right, Kareen, here we go. Here we go. Got you. Next. Got you. You're not dead, though. Oh, I hit him. I hit him. He didn't die. How'd we do for the last match, man? How'd we do for the last match? I think we got that easily. That's ours. Nicely done, guys. Heading over to side order, dude. What a way to go out on a top win there. Nicely done. Look at the fist bump between Finan and Infinity Kid. Nintendo Gamer Kid, nicely done. I saw you with that Kraken at the start. That was insane. Yeah, Kareen, I switched the plan there because shell out token earned? Well, hey, perfect timing. I switched the plan there because I was like, I'm pretty sure. Oh, I didn't even get to see what the last match was. I wanted to see what the I guess wait, can I do it? Yeah, no, I gotta exit. I didn't see the logic in me being the powerhouse. I'm like, nah, you're way more aggressive than I am. I'm just gonna go out there and die. I'm like, I'm gonna back you up. I was curious. I wanted to see how'd we do? 5 and 5, that was not bad. 6 and 3, 8 and 4, dude. Everybody performed. Everybody laid the smackdown on him. All right, shell out token. Do me proud. All of that for this. Bruh. Bruh. All right, well. I just went to Grizzco. Got a gold banner earlier? Oh, sweet. Absolutely awesome. All right. I'm heading over to order sector. I'm making this happen, guys. You will vote, and I will need your guiding hand to build my chip palette. For with you guys, I will excel. All right. First things first. Let me see what I've got left. I want to get this done before Raiders comes out. I want to 100% the DLC. I have way more weapons than I thought. I have 5 if you count the fact that I bid it on this one. So let's do it. I will not continue if you guys choose with the splatling. I won't hit continue and start it. Well, unless you guys want me to, I guess. All right, let's begin. Stamper would be fun. I keep calling that a splatter scope. I just realized I called it a splatter scope, and that I've been calling it a splatter scope. That's a charger. I have no idea why I was calling it that. All right, guys. Guide my hand. And while you're doing that, would you guys weigh in for me? Where do you think I should put my hacks? I might need a little help because some of the weapons that are left are questionable. You know what I mean? We've got Charger is going to be a challenge. Splatling is my worst weapon of all time. It's a miracle I made it to floor 30. Like, I think the Splatling was the 3rd weapon that was voted. I started out with Splatter Shot, went all the way to the top. Then I went Dualies, went all the way to the top and won. Then I believe that it was voted for Splatling and then crash. Anyways, so let's see what we got. Armor recovery. Why do you, let's see. Why don't you already have that maxed? Armor recovery. Because I'm impressionable and I listen to my chat, and Archo is sometimes the one that tells me where to put my points, and I'll note that Archo doesn't know what he's doing. Not only that, but I've been doing stuff that was like, okay, for example, these chips. It gives you guys more options, so it's more viewer friendly since I do this entirely as viewer's choice. So I did a lot of that too, but let's see. Why do you not have that maxed? The armor recovery? Because I don't break. This armor is solid. Increase the speed at which broken armor repairs itself. Come to think of it, yeah, I guess I don't break my armor that much anymore, do I? Either way, you think I should maybe do that? Yeah, I don't have to do what's smart, by the way. what I'm doing is kind of what's entertaining and fun more than anything. That's why I did these. Drone items, drone gauge. Absolutely. I will at least broken armor speed, armor recovery. Was it armor recovery, right? Yeah, just double checking. Because I was going to say maybe crawling away while I have broken armor is also a benefit. But I'll at least give it 50. 8 seconds, 6 seconds. Oh, I see what you're talking about. I didn't realize it took that long. See, I just haven't been breaking my armor. I've been okay. Hey, note, my very first win was a no hacks run, so I think I actually got a little better at everything, all things considered. However, what's left is a mix of items or weapons I think I can play and weapons I'm not so confident about. So there is that. All right, let me see. Absolutely. But I only have 400 left, and are you sure that I shouldn't make it fun for you guys? Like, these are all useless. I'm not going to use these. But I could certainly do... Well, I mean, okay, sprinkler. Yeah, okay, I don't even want sprinkler. I don't like mines. You know what? You're right. I have all the funny stuff down here. The only thing I can think is the double chip rate. Yeah, I guess we're going to do armor recovery. And then 150. Yeah, you know what? I'll pick the last one. I think I'm gonna go double chip rate. Let's get hacking. I like that idea. All right. While I'm doing that, let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna plug my phone in here for a sec. All right. It would be more convenient for that phone to be charged instead of dying while I'm streaming. That way, when I'm done with the stream, I don't have to plug it in and it gets whatever it gets. Let's see. Full drone runs are fun, which that seems to be what Archo had happen. So, to give you a little insight, Hyper built my run 2 runs ago. It was a Luna Blaster, and he had that thing going, dude. It was, it wasn't Archo, it was Hyper. Hyper had that thing putting out 2,700 on a shot. Like, I went up to order, and I went 23, 24, 24, 23. Like, it was crazy. All red chips, just absolutely cataclysmic. Archo, who just picks the hardest floor and tries to throw me into the stickiest situations, had an all-drone run going, where Pearl did all the work. That was really fun. So now, we'll see what we have. For now, anyways, let me check the poll. What do we got? We are tied 33, 33, 33, Splatling, Stamper, and Brella. So I guess what I will do is, let me get my 20-sided die out here. Let's do a couple more minutes. Let's see. Charger runs with the aim assist. Aim assist. Is that a thing? Aim assist. Where's that at? Aim assist. This game doesn't have aim assist, right? So oh, that must be a bonus inside. Like, yeah, I was gonna say a chip. Okay. It's, I forgot. Every weapon gets its own set of chips, like damage per second or how hard it hits, ink power, ink consumption, all that. I forgot about that. Aim assist. So you're telling me I can finally play a charger? It's a miracle. While I'm waiting, just in case anybody's gonna sneak in with that tiebreaker, Roxas, I'm gonna look at, oh, that's cool. I'm gonna look at that map you've sent. So there's Splatsville, there's the Splatlands Desert. By the way, I've never had a copyright strike on freaking Twitter. I barely even use Twitter anymore. It's a cesspool. It's always been a cesspool, but now it's just like people trying to monetize with AI, and just it's almost all social media is useless. That's why I don't have any in my personal life. Anyways, I actually got pursued by Nintendo. Not Nintendo, sorry. Cage the Elephant. The band Cage the Elephant did not appreciate that when the trailer for Splatoon 3 came out, I thought of Borderlands. So I put Ain't No Rest for the Wicked, like was the original Borderlands 1 music that played for the first, like the intro to that game. And I did that with the new Agent 4 in the trailer of, or the new Agent 3, sorry, the new Agent 3 in the trailer of Splatoon 3, where, you know, you're on the bus going through the Badlands or the Splatlands, and yeah, they didn't like that I used their song. That didn't go over so well. Funny to think. So Alterna's below, down there, below Splatsville. So then where is Octo Expansion stuff? Inkopolis Bay. And then, yes, there it is, Deep Sea Metro. So it's right there under the Salmonids. By the way, so that means that's where we're going in Raiders then. No, that can't be where we're going. That's Salmonid Swim Zone. That's not their, sorry, I thought that was their, like, habitat. We don't know. Yeah, so we don't know right now where we're going in Raiders. Raiders, we don't know where that map fits in, but more importantly, we know that it's going to involve, I have a message that never sent to you, by the way. Interesting. I don't know what happened. It says failed to send. I'm like, whoops, that was days ago. Anyways, so it's gonna have a new location that may or may not cross over with what we've got now, and it's going to show us the home of the Salmonids and how organized they can be. Anyways, yeah, I didn't realize. I apologize. I didn't know that it failed to send. I'm like, oops, I didn't check. My bad. Anyways, so with that said, let me go ahead and close the poll. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do. Yeah, I think it's just, we'll do 6. 1 through 6, Splatling. 7 through 12, Stamper. 13 through 18, Charger. And if I roll a 19 or a 20, I re-roll. All right, you guys can hear it in the distance. Here goes. The D20 is out, and that is a 9. What did I say? 9 was Stamper. Stamper it is. Wait a second. How is that possible? All right, you see what I see, right? It says that Splatling won. How did it get 34%? It must be a rounding error. Either way, the D20 has spoken. I am safe from the Splatling. I'm not going with YouTube math on that one, man. We're not doing that. We're going with the D20 was a 9, which means Stamper. Fry, I'm going to save you today. Yeah, 34. Because YouTube's math is about like their algorithm. It only makes sense to them. Speaking of algorithm, I actually posted it. Oh, I was going to check Cypher. It always messes me up because Cypher, what's his last name? Almasi, I believe. Almasi. In Final Fantasy VIII, the rival of your character, Squall, is Cypher. S-I-E-F-E. Or no, I think it's S-E-I-F-E-R. And then there's this, Cypher, C-I-P-H-E-R. Unless this is, if you're going off the Latin, like Latin and Italian, that would be a hard C, so it'd be Kaifer. But I don't think that's what it is. Anyways, I wanted to see what items are new here. So I got some tapestry. Ooh, I got a new banner. Ooh, that's where that banner comes from? I've seen this banner, and I had no idea this is where it's from. I guess I knew where it was from. I just didn't know Cypher had it. All right. Pleasure doing business. Let's go. All right, so Roxas says, let's see. I have a bone to pick with the English localization team because they keep trying to say that little buddy is a pet when they aren't. They're just really hungry. Wait, really? I've never asked that question. It's not that I thought little buddy was a pet. I thought little buddy was like a partner, like a situationship. If you, oh no, sorry, that word has romantic interest. Sorry, I should say it was a situational happening where you had the same goal as little buddy, and little buddy likes you. Like, hey, you're cool. I'll stick around with you. And then eventually, little buddy realized, hey, I think I can fight for the greater good by transforming into a giant barracuda. Situational happening. I corrected myself. They only follow Neo 3. Oh, that's better than I've been calling it. Oh yeah, I forgot that does this. I love this. It's a like show. Anyways, I forgot that they call it that because God, 8, you look so pissed right there. Well, what am I talking about? You're always pissed. Anyways, so either way, as I was saying though, is that new Agent 3. You're right. Neo 3 sounds way better, so I'm going with that from now on. I'm assuming that's either the canon / the fanon. Because sometimes the fan, I mean, greatest example off the top of my head. Team Avatar in Avatar The Last Airbender was actually not one of the nicknames for that group that was proposed by the team. That was the fans that said just Team Avatar, and they're like, oh, let's take it. We'll take the ball and run with it, so. You're not Tokido. Gotcha, you're not Tokido. Let's do this thing. All right, yep, all right. So either way, I didn't realize that it was ever implied that, first off, I didn't know that Little Buddy was a pet in the English translation. And I also did not know that Little Buddy is not a friend in the Japanese, that Little Buddy's just really hungry. So Little Buddy, quick spoiler. If you haven't played Splatoon 3's main story, Return of the Millions, I'm going to spoil it here, okay? You got like 10 seconds before I spoil the crap out of it. I'm going to party. And I'm going to vibe here for just a second with the electric show going on, or the light show, rather, with the EDM. Actually, it's chill EDM, but either way, it's chill. Okay, now I'm going to say it. So, that's enough time. So, when Lil Buddy eats Grizz, that was not for the greater good. It was just he was hungry. Damn. Gang in canon? He says the Boomerang Gang at one point. But I don't think they ever call it the gang. And to your point, the gang also is an official. Oh, here's another one that is a good one. Final Fantasy 15, the Choco Bros. The fans named them the Choco Bros, and they actually ran with it afterwards. Now, they didn't put it in the game, but they did start on like social media and such, referring to them as the Choco Bros because that's what the fans went with there. So, Green says Tokido. Is that, what is that, alt? Yo, 8! It's all riding on you again. Not all. You'll be backing up 8, right? Damn straight act. All right, where do I want to start? Mobile charge, lucky bomb drop. You know, I'm going to let you guys decide the very first room. I did that last few streams. I got to do it anyway, so I got to copy it out onto the notepad anyways. Hold on. Floor, option, and then space. All right, guys. I'm going to let you build my foundation. I make the executive call every now and then and just say, you know what, I'm feeling like this one. So you guys will probably expect, if it's 30 floors and 4 of the floors are not selectable for options, 26, I would expect you guys 20 to 22 decisions you'll be making. Here we go. Ink Saver's probably not a bad one. I would say Ink Saver would be what I pick because it's the foundation and I'm on a stamper. Especially if I'm, like, jumping and swinging, I'm gonna definitely, like... If I go with a Lucky Bomb... Why is my... Hold on, what's with my palette? Oh, wait, is it... No, it's not multiple chips. Lucky Bomb Drop is already built up to 3... That must just be... I don't know what that is. It has 3 lit up. I was just like, what the heck? That's... No, that's... Okay, I see it. Never mind. Ignore me, I'm good. Those lights mean nothing. Alright, are we going floor 3? We're going floor 3. All right, I'm going to end the poll, and let's do this thing. It'll be a pretty easy one. This is going to be pretty chill. Anyways, Little Buddy does not, or does like Neo 3, but let's see. But that was what started their friendship. Most salmons in canon hate, yeah, I know that part. That's what, making friends with somebody that you wouldn't expect to be friends with. Same thing with 8 here, by the way. By the way, was there ever an explanation? I think, Roxas, you're the first person who told me this anyways. There's a boss in here. By the way, this is Kareen's trick right here. I love this. This works great. Aim for the top. Anyways, is there ever an explanation why that one boss... There we go. The boss, whatever it's called. Either way, the clones. The clone boss here in side order looks like Agent 4. Oh, that charges up very slow. Gotcha. Is there ever an explanation why that is? Like, did it have anything? Does that have any secret lore going on or any fan theories or anything? Oh, Crab Tank? Yeah, I'm going to want that switched. I suck at Crab Tank. All I do is roll people over with Crab Tank. Yeah, this is, okay. It's early. Oh, that did not work. You know what? Let's just do this. Test passed. Yeah, that was kind of awkward. Feels a little awkward, so let's see. Nope, they didn't ever say why. All right, so that's definitely something you think that... I think, anyways, they're going to elucidate on that and bring it back at some point. Explosion knockback, ink bottle drop, can special drop. I'm going to take the executive call on that because the other two, I'm not going to use the knockback unless I made a mistake there, but I think canned special is going to be better. Ink saver, I don't need ink bottles dropping. I think that'll be okay. I think canned special is going to be better than that. So I'm just going to take that one, take my ink, and take my ball and go with it. All right, so I'm going to want one there, and I'm not even actually in danger here because all that this thing is going to do is actually, you know what? Yeah. Whoops. All right. There goes one. Oh, who did that to my ball? Oh, too far. Let's go. Anyways, I think they're gonna bring that back for sure. There's gonna be a reason why. That or it's just maybe they're like, dude, you're reading way too much. Are you souped up? Why are you glowing like that? Anyways, I was thinking that they're gonna bring that back, but come to think of it, they might just be like, hey, Marina programmed all of this and remembered 4 fondly. Wait. Yeah, sorry. No. Yeah, Marina and 4. Okay, I was gonna say for a second, I was like, wait a minute. Yeah, they're good. I was like, they didn't know each other. They did. They're good. It's Neo 3 and 8 don't know each other. They haven't met in any capacity. Also, if you look at the map I sent, for some reason, the devs decided to mark Agent 4's house. Agent 4 can afford property, squid attack, splash damage, drone gauge, charge. I guess I'm going to give this to you guys because I don't know if you guys think it would be funny or useful. But let me throw it up to the chat because I think option 2 is I'll never use it. If you guys vote option 2, it's literally sabotaging me. Option 1 and option 3. I think 1 is the obvious choice, but let me know. Maybe splash damage is, maybe I'm overlooking a really OP build. I always overlook those red cards. Let's take a look and see. My cat is over here too. Let's see. Pearl and Marina didn't meet. Okay, I was right then. Only 8. I thought they did meet 4. You're right. So I was right the first time to think that they didn't meet 4, as well as 8 never met the other 3. Deep cut. 4 and 8 canonically live together. That makes sense. 4 is the only person that's been stated as owning property. Oh, no. Sorry. Callie owns property as well. She says something to Cuttlefish about... oh, no. Sorry, not Callie. Mary. Mary's the one that's related to Cuttlefish. Mary says something in Octo Expansion about, like, making soup for you at home or something. So those are the only 2 property owners I know of. All right, let's take a look. And it looks like the winner is option 3. So I guess I'm overlooking splash damage. All right, let's build it red. I always skip the red. Or I don't always skip the red. Usually I'm looking at non-red chips and thinking, oh, that's a good decision. Let's do it. Red chip it is. Let's lay some smackdown with the Stamper. All right, destroy the portals. I'm going to start with the high ground. All right. I figured that's probably I figured as the easiest one. Yeah, I was going to say, this isn't just going to completely stomp them, but, well, I guess it does. All right, here we go. Just like in Salmon Run. I'm safe. It's fine. Test passed. Yeah, 8 probably was like, I escaped from what was basically a prison. I kind of don't have anywhere to live. I'm homeless. Help a girl out. All right, let's see. Ink recovery rate. Explosion knockback, lucky chain window. All right, same thing, guys. Viewer choices. Let's go. Is the manga canon, or is that like... Because I don't know, Pearl, Marina, if anybody shows up. I know Deep Cut can't show up because the manga was written before Splatoon 3 was out. But is the manga canon is my first question. And then second off, it is not canon. Okay, does it involve any of the characters, or is it just like the same species, maybe a side story, maybe, or the locations? Do they go to any of the locations that are in Splatoon? Pearl 2, she owns a ship, the same model as Manta Maria. That is a home. That counts. It does, yeah. All right. I was curious about that, too, because I'm like, can we get our lore from the manga? And the answer is kinda. All right, looks like option number 1, we've got 1 vote. Anybody else out there? Any lurkers floating around? Anybody want to help out? Option 1, 2 votes. So I'm going to go ahead and end it there and say we are going ink recovery rate. So yeah, these are fundamental, man. I think this is the right choice. Got Roxas and I'm assuming Kareen out there as well, voting for the builds. And so far, I can't say that this is bad. The surprise build was, yeah, all the way down. Pearl, that's how. The surprise was the red chip, but other than that, wait, okay, yeah, I see the problem here. Ball? Whoa. So that's how we're gonna do this? All right, let's go. You just, there's no enemies. We're just, okay. Whoa, wait, don't crush me. Meteor. Where'd it go? All right. I've never seen this one before. What the hell is this? All right, so it goes back. Oh, there are enemies. Okay, there's a couple enemies over there. Test passed? No, wait. No! Get back here! Yeah, you guys can just, like, leave my ball alone. It's my order ball. It makes me happy. There it is. Okay. Magnetism, take your hold. Test passed. Floor cleared. All 3 idol groups show up in the... Wait, oh, okay. So, let's see. Along with the DLCs, but I stopped reading after the manga, after Octo expansion. I thought there was only 14 issues of it, so... Oh, this is an interesting little conundrum. I don't think I'm ready for a vending machine yet, but... Floor option number 1, floor option number 2, and we still don't have racing in Raiders. We haven't seen any more reveals of Raiders. We saw Wind and Waves for Pokemon, or Winds and Waves, get an orchestral performance. That was pretty sweet, but we don't have any reveals on the Splatoon side of things yet. And I'm starting to get worried that racing won't be a minigame. I'm so confident racing. I'm gonna get my racing game, dude. I'm gonna get it. All right, let's see where we're at. 2 votes split between option number 2 and option number 3. I'll give it like 45 seconds. If anybody out there wants to break the tie. Otherwise, I will have to break the tie with a D20, as I always do. All right, here we go. And closing the poll. Evens, option 2. Odds, option 3. Here we go. 16, that is option number 2. Special charge up. To be fair, it makes sense that 4 and 8 live together because both are their Splatoon 2 player. Both are, oh, yeah, they're the pro tags. Yeah, you play as them. So Neo 3 is still a little new to the series, and we don't know where Neo 3 is going. But my question would be, we see that 8 obviously is helping out with order. You think 4 retired? Lazy bastard. No. You're good. You're absolutely good. No shade 4. Here, enjoy that. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna have problems with this build. I got fizzies. Yeah, that's gonna suck. All right, there's that, and there's that. All right, let's go up here. All right. This is not going great because I can't really chase them down. I feel like Poison Ink and things like that will be a good addition. I may want to consider getting some of those tricky ones. That, or I just absolutely get red chips and pummel the crap out of everything. Special charge up. So I got to decide. I like this pace 8. Speaking of pace, I wanted to remind you that you can make the cage go faster by tilting L. Nothing wrong with letting it go on its own. Yeah, I've heard that before. Although I do kind of forget. All right, so quick charge. That sounds awesome. I have ink saver, ink recovery rate, and quick charge. They're all solid. It's all up to you guys. Anybody that's floating out there, which way do I go? Floor option number 1, floor option number 2. Viewer choices, man. Floor option number 3. Let's see what we got. 4 is the one, is that one friend who's 2 employed. 2 employed. You own the house, but you also are never there. To be fair, it makes sense. Oh, I already read that. All right, so quick charge. I feel like quick charge is probably pretty solid, but like I say, ink recovery rate, ink saver, these are all good. Let's see where we got. All right, looks like I'm going to give it to floor option number 1. And it's an easy, and there's a bonus. Maybe the bonus is something I can actually achieve. Hopefully it's not a chip bonus. I don't need that for easy. By the way, there's a hack that is absolutely useless. Don't move in Octolink form. All right. Well, I guess let's try. So there is a hack that is totally useless. It is the most useless thing I've ever seen. That bonus is mine. Anyways, the hack is... Oh, you're kidding me. I have to do this and my bonus falls? Yeah, forget it. Yeah, just don't move in. Oh, wait, it's the opposite. You want me to move in. Never mind. I think I read it wrong. Anyways, sorry. I was going to say I can't do what you're asking anyways. Either way, so what I was saying was the hack is it spawns enemies with lower strength / less HP on normal as well as easy difficulties. I'm like, dude, that is absolutely useless. Never gonna use that. All right, so rush, knockback. So basically it's, should I do the vending machine or option 3? Option 2 is useless, man. I'm not gonna use that. That would be the worst build of my life. Nobody's done that to me yet. But if I put everything into like rush, knockback and made myself the weapon, that would be horrible. Better to get quick charge earlier on. I do agree that that's probably one of the best things to see. All right, we've got 1 vote for option number 1, and now another vote came in for option number 3. All right. Anybody else want to break the tie? Let me see. I might be able to see how many viewers. I don't think anybody can break the tie. It's only you and someone else out here. So I guess we're gonna do a roll on the dice. All right, odds rather. Option number 1. Evens option number 3. Hey, a natural 1. I was even talking about option number 1, and it got a 1. All right, vending machine it is. So yeah, I think I did. I gave a hack. I think I put 1 or 2 hacks into discounting what's at the vending machine, so you got that much going for me. All right, use the vending machine. Let's see. We're building it up slowly. I've got ink damage, always good. Mobile ink recovery, and ink mines. I am gonna at some point try to swap out my stuff, but for now, anyways. What do you think? A little bit more damage? It does the Pearl Drone as well. That's something to think about. Or refills my ink by moving. I'm pretty sure I want ink damage. I'm going to grab one of those. And 900, I can't afford it. So I'm going to grab one of these two. All right, we get both. All right, let's go. Splat bombs and a shark. That's what I would love. I might hit up the vending machines after the bosses, because I'm going to try and get out of the sub-weapons I've got. So, ooh. Can special drop, max lucky chain, and for rigorous, ink saver. Ink saver is fundamental, like, it's a great foundation for this weapon especially, but it's locked behind rigorous. Archo went rigorous every single time in the last run, and I survived every single one of them. I got splatted 1 time. So, I mean, it's there. But at the same time, this is a different weapon. Do I think I can do it with the stamper? It's zones. Gotta be careful. Alright, we got a tie again. And is it just you two? Alright, whoever the lurker is, thank you very much for voting, by the way. I appreciate it. So, Roxas, you ready? I think we're gonna do evens, option number 1. Odds, option number 3. Here we go. 17. Oh, boy. Hope this ink saver is worth it. Which one did you go for, out of curiosity? Were you the option 1 or the option 3? Protect the zones. Oh, and it's 2 zones. Awesome. I better be ready to use that crab tank, man. All right, here's that. And, oh, this is such a cool design. I love this. At the same time, I kind of hate it because I have to protect the zones here, man. All right, well. Yeah, pretty much just going to chop you down. I'm not going to charge it up like the decapitator. Oh, crap. Oh, double crap. That's really bad. Yeah, I know I lost control. I did not mean to do that. I thought I could take him out. Ah, there were two of them anyways. They lost control. All right. Yeah. Here's what we're going to do. All right, we got that. Oh, you got to be kidding me, dude. All right. Zone secured. All right. Let's go. They're going to take it. I think I'll be okay. Maybe. All right, here we go. I got a sniper on me. That's never fun. All right, let's get out of here. And I know which way they're going next, so. All right, here we go. Oh, yeah, I'm going to have to be careful. There's two snipers. All right. Oh, okay. Yeah, I need to watch out for that. All right, we're good. We're good. Everything's fine. Just okay, yeah, it charges up like a oh, there's three? All right, we're good. All right, so yeah, you know what? For this, let's go over here. Not the greatest setup in the world right now, but that's all right. Yeah, that disc, I don't think I'm going to encounter too many discs, so. All right, let's do this. Got you. Got you. All right. 10 ticks. We're going to make it? We're going to make it. Test passed. I like that stage setup, but man, that one's kind of difficult. Props to the level designers because look how many weapons there are with unique stages for so many of them. Really, really cool that they went through as many weapons as they did and designed unique stages. Drone items. Drone ink strike. Lucky chain window. Oh boy. Oh, it's up to you guys. Here we go. What floor am I in for? There's like no good options here, but yeah, I just conquered a rigorous, so I mean there is that, but at the same time this is going to be spawning like crazy. I got to be, oh man, this one's going to suck. A bonus though. I think the bonus helps, but the ink strike, I don't know. Is the items or the ink strike? Which one do we like? If we like the ink strike, I don't get the bonus, but at the same time, I mean, it's never bad to have that ink strike. That thing saved me a lot, so. Rigorous ones aren't even that hard unless it's the Sisyphus level. Oh, I know which one you're talking about. I have heard that the 8 balls and in the order balls or the infinity balls, what you want to call them, are we going option 1? Did you guys? Yeah, you gave me option 1. Look at that. They have mercy after all on this poor soul. All right. I've heard that those didn't go over well. That I'm going to save this. I'm going to put the die. I was going to put it back in the drawer. It just needs to stay out. Anyways, I've heard that the infinity ball / 8 ball, people didn't like the 8 ball. And then when the infinity ball happened, they did not like that they brought it back. I have never had a problem with it. So what am I doing again? Oh, yeah, zone. I actually thought, I forgot rather what we were doing. Yeah, this is probably not a problem. Don't even need to charge up. All right, 30 ticks left. Easy does it. But yeah, I thought it was fine. I like the 8 balls and I like the infinity ball. I'm good with both of them. All right, I could just go bowling and take you guys out, but I'm just gonna fire away. Floor cleared. Ba-na-na-na, ba-na-na. Hey, Magical Raven. Magical Raven. So I actually, if you're confused, why am I so, like, I'm only on floor 9. they had the monthly challenges going on, so we all formed a room at the start of the monthly challenges. It was the Fog of War one, where the fog is thick and you can't see what's going on. I love it. I have no idea why they didn't give us the option to do those in private battles by now, along with the Splatfest inks, and dare I say even tricolor battles in privates. Those levels are so fun. Yeah, I enjoy them. By the way, yellow. I rarely have yellow and purple as my palette colors. So we're up against a boss. We'll cross-check that reject until it's a lost wreck. No respect. She's so cool. Oh, I think they, well, best of luck. I was going to say we go through the same dialogue every single time. Sometimes it changes. I don't know. Act. Hit the button. Let's do this. Didn't notice? Yeah, I'm only on floor 10, but I'm only on floor 10 because I actually, normally I'll climb the tower and then I'll jump into battles for a few, like, I don't know, half hour to an hour. This time it was different. The monthly challenge is a timed thing. So it was only from 5 to 7. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to do it. Oh, this is Agent 4. Yeah, I might be reading too much into this, that it looks like Agent 4, or not reading too much into this. Although, what, do you know what like, is there any fan theory going on? Oh, crap. Nice. Is there a fan theory about this? Because I'm not exactly reading too much into it. I'm sure the fans are. I wasn't even the one that, you pointed out to me. I don't know who you is, but I think Roxas, I think it was you. Anyways, it's very possible it's just like, it's just a design thing and I'm reading too much into it, like, or we all are, you know? Alright, got you. Oh, I got Crab Tank and I'm ready to go. Yeah, you guys are all dead. Alright, fire. As soon as I find you, you're dead. Got you too. Here we go. Alright, so I'm gonna do that. Rah, rah, rah. I was gonna say, I think I can just take you out because I hit you already. Alright, one left. Where are we at? It's screwing me up that the dash is so little on this. Gotcha. Wipeout. Let's go! Floor cleared. Nice! Just here to lurk? Well, Raven, you're welcome to jump in on making some builds happen, too. Raven, were you the lurker, actually? Maybe you have been voting for the challenges. Or for the floor builds. Alright, vending machine max hindrance damage. Increases damage to enemies when they're slowed by your ink or toxic mist. I think I go vending machine. I'll let you guys decide. I think I go vending machine because I'm looking for a different sub-weapon anyways. I'm not going to use... I don't think that the fizzy bomb is a good option. It's not, for me anyways, it's not a good option here. So, I'm not seeing any reason to keep it, put it that way. Now, I don't want ink mine like I got. I'm hoping for either curling or just a splat bomb would be fine. Just started watching? Alright, so it wasn't you, but I was curious who's lurking out there that's also voting alongside Roxas. Let's see, if you played Splatoon 2, which I did, and you used data for 3, yep, it uses your exact inkling, so it definitely isn't crazy to say that there's a lore behind there happening. Now, that is new information that I did not know. That's amazing. So that's my inkling from 4, or 2, sorry. That Agent 4 is my 2. Because back in Splatoon 2, I was a noob. I didn't know what I was doing. I probably didn't even really customize myself that much. So, oh, wait a minute. No, you're talking about the initial design. Yeah, so that was how I looked in 2, apparently. It wasn't until Octo Expansion that I knew what I was doing. And I even put it off, you know what I mean? I didn't play it until after I had already fought through Chaos and Order. Alright, let's do it. Vending machine it is. I hope. Chips are good. Sub-weapon would be nice too, though. I need to rely on charging the stamper a little more, though. Alright, vending machine. Ding! Raven, this is our floor. Main piercing. Oh, yeah, give me that. Give me that. I need that curling bomb. That's perfect. That is absolutely perfect. So... shots pierce enemies. I mean, obviously I'm going to buy it, but at the same time, yeah, I don't know. That's probably pretty good. I think that's good. I have a weird palette going on here. I don't usually have this color, yellow and purple. I did it, man. I did it. I got my curling bomb. I was really hoping for that. Lucky bombs, drone items, armor drop. Let's see what we got. I'll put a poll up. Go for it, guys. So my gut is telling me that, well, I mean, drone items would be fun. Armor drop doesn't seem like the best thing in the world. This has danger, but you get lucky bombs for it. What do you guys think? I mean, it's danger, but it's on normal. Then again, I have seen, like, okay, here's a great example. Archo built me up last time. And even though he was just picking the hardest floor every single time, what ended up happening was I had my drone was all, like, everything I had was in my drone. My Pearl drone was like my entire powerhouse. And the problem with that is that I was playing a couple of the dangers, and both times it was Pearl drone's useless. It literally chains up the Pearl drone. I'm like, dude, I'm useless. I got nothing. Everything, all my pallet chips are in that drone, and now I can't use it. I'm like, I'm dead. All right. Looks like option number 3. So you guys like the items. What items does it drop, by the way? I wasn't really paying attention when I saw that thing last time because I'd only just got it last stream. I haven't seen what items are dropping. How's stream been? Oh, we had some really stupid fun matches. I was playing Decavitator in the fog. That was fun. That was so fun. It was stupid, and yet somehow I don't even know what I'm doing, and yet somehow I got aura twice. It was crazy. You pick color? See, this is how perfect it is. You can pick through the color, just like Archo doesn't know what he's doing when he's picking it, so he just goes for difficulty. It adds a lot of flavor that it's like, it's not the most optimal build, put it that way. If it were just straight up, you know what, I think I can, yeah. So this room I got skunked last time because, oh God. There we go. Last time I did this room, I got a little skunked because, yeah, come on, kill him. Yep, we're having a couple of problems here. Oh, this is mostly bad. All right, I need to get out of there. Let's move back. Anyways, it adds a lot of depth to it because it's not just either playing what's the best or the worst. Almost. There we go. Whew, I was starting to get a little worried on that one. Anyways, it adds a lot of flavor when there's different reasons for different selections, like going with color versus going with difficulty versus going with what works on the weapon versus maybe what doesn't work on the weapon. Splat ink recovery, drone items, and a bonus on the splat ink. All right, let me go put this poll for you guys. This one, I think there's a couple of good options. Let's see what you think. Oops. All right, guys. I think swim speed, maybe. I don't know, actually. I think they all have a place. I think that swim speed's probably the option I won't use necessarily as much, but it's still good to get out of the way of things when they're going bad. Drone items and splat ink recovery. I think the ink recovery is a solid option, and I think that drone items are a solid option. I don't know. Let's see what you guys got. Roxas, Raven, Lurker. What do you guys got? What are you thinking? All right, I got 2 votes. Anybody want to break that tie? I don't know if, let's see. Yep, there it is. Option number 1. Nope. Maybe? Yeah, there we go. Sorry, it went back for a sec. We're good. All right, option number 1. Splat ink recovery with a bonus. I'm game. I'm good with that. Ink recovery is always good with this thing. This thing definitely, especially when you're like in the corner and you're sweeping back and forth. They were all good options. It's fundamental building. Oh! Look at that. I got full color chip saturation. No wonder I'm a different color now. Look at me. I got my headset on, and suddenly I've got blue ink. Color chip saturation. All right. Let's play. This one shouldn't be too bad. This is an infinity ball one, so we'll do that. We'll throw that up there. Let's get the balls in rotation. Boom. And we'll get this one going too. Whoops. Well, I let the spinners go, but all right. So nothing made its way over there. By the way, spinners. Where's the whale things? The cohawks or whatever they are. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say I got it into the gravity pool, so we're good. Oops, missed. All right, let's go. So one should go there. Yep. And then that one I'll take to the top. So here we go. Color chip saturation is amazing. I love that as a bonus. Hold on. Sometimes the bonus is like stuff that you can benefit from, and then sometimes the bonus is you can earn more. And this is one of the cases of making sure that my life is easy. So, good job, 8. Floor cleared. 13 is done. Bluey the dog, and earlier we had Jeff the land shark. All right, armor drop, ink damage, drone killer whale. Well, I think it's another good one. Maybe the armor drop, not so much, but I'll let you guys vote. Here we go. Let's see which way we go with this. I think 2 and 3 are really good options, but I mean, we'll see where we go. Roxas says playing turf with orange. Oh, no, you're good. No need to apologize. I totally understand. I was just seeing where our votes were at. All right, once we get up this tower, then I'm gonna take out order and be done with it. So Bluey the fog from the TV. Hold on, Bluey the dog. Sorry, you type out. No, Bluey the dog. There's Bluey the dog, and there's Ghost in the Fog. All right, let's check the poll, and we've got option 1 and 2. Nope, they're not tied anymore. All right, cool. Option number 2. Looks like we're going with the red chip. I don't usually go a lot of red chips. No, you're good, Raven. Absolutely. Yeah, Raven. So we were discussing that Splatoon Raiders is coming out, and I didn't even realize the maps from 1, 2, and 3 all have like a canon location. They're all intertwined. So we were kind of speculating what's next, if you will, in terms of the Splatoon map is going to have the Salmonids area. Oh, yeah, I was gonna say this is there we go. That was dicey. You know what? Throw that since I yep, and then do this. Boom. All right, that takes care of that. We were wondering, and especially for me, I wonder if we're gonna see a lot of the Splatoon, or I mean, not the Splatoon. We're gonna see the Salmonids Society, because obviously the Salmonids keep attacking us, but really, Grizz ain't the good guy. Uh-oh. Grizz ain't the good guy, and I guess it makes me wonder, are we playing the good guy? Are the Salmonids that keep attacking us actually, like, minding their own business, or are they attacking us because we started it first? I'm curious to see if they elucidate on that, and where we're going from there. I also want to see if we're going to set it up Souls style, where we have, like, super boss Salmonids, and you have to do multiplayer raids to be able to do it. You can solo it, but there's a good chance that's not going to do anything. Main piercing, increase your Splatana's horizontal slash rate, and then increases chances of enemies dropping the ink bottles, of course. I'm gonna go with the executive. Nah, I'll give you guys the vote. I was gonna go executive decision on that, but I'll give you guys the vote on this one, because it's kind of there's some interesting options. We've got hard mode with danger. We've got rigorous, and then main piercing is on the stable one. You know what I mean? My pick not getting picked. Let's see, you're not near kids, so it makes sense. Yeah, that's true, too. I know of Bluey, but I don't know anything about Bluey, put it that way. I think horizontal slash sounds nice. I like red chips, and I like getting myself into danger. All right, guys. Let's see it. We've got horizontal slash speed. I think that's a really good one, obviously unique to this weapon. But then I gotta go through danger to get it. All right, looks like it's 100% on floor 2, so here we go. A red chip. Oh, look at I got the blood tentacles going, man. I got red in my hair. That's awesome. My tentacles have turned red. I saw them, like, turn orange, but they're pretty Hey, that's the danger? See? No drone. That destroyed me last time, but I don't even have anything in drone this time. I'm good. I don't need you right now, Pearl. We're all good. Nice. Look how fast that is. All right, that takes care of that. All right, let's move up here and do that. And then let's do this. Got you. And pass, man. I don't give this crab tank enough credit. I said I'm not good with the crab tank, and that's in PvP. But the crab tank is, like, laying it down right now. All right, ink damage, main damage distance, and swim speed. All right. Same thing. I'm going to give it to you guys. I'll throw it up to the chat. I'm not going to make the executive call on this one. I'm going to say, what do you guys think? I have a lot of red going on. Let's see the palette, by the way. If you want to see what my color palette is right now, we got some soft purple, yellow, orange, one teal in there, one seafoam green, if you will, and then a bunch of red. So this is where we're at. Ink damage is up, splash damage is up, quick charge, splat ink recovery. So I've got some support and power going on here. A little bit of the lucky, a little bit of the range. All right, let's see what we've got. Option 1 and 2 are tied, and ooh, swim speed up. All right, I guess that's the winner for 3 votes. Easy floor, I'll be able to get through this one. So swim speed to be able to get away. I mean, I either want to swim fast or I want to cut down my opponents. I guess we'll see which one benefits us in the end. You know what? This is probably, swim speed's probably pretty good for order. That's probably not a bad pick, because when we get to the end, I need to be able to move fast with order, and normally I can fire and kind of stay back and be careful with it, but I can't really do that if I'm having to hack and slash and cut down. So I could see where this is beneficial. All right, let's do this. Oh, that did not work. All right, is my ball down here? Yeah, it is. So first, gravity, or magnetism. Whoa. Yeah, see, he souped up. I did not know he was like powerhouse over here. All right, where is? Yeah, I was gonna say, knock that thing up, and let's go. No. All right, we need to get this ball up. Yeah, you need to go up. Climb. Climb, you foolish ball. There we go. It's an easy floor, but when you miss your floor, when the ball goes too far down, then you gotta line it up and hope that you don't have anything resisting your weapon. And I think we're good now, but with those guys in the way, that was kind of a pain. Good thing they didn't spawn very hard. It was an easy floor, so. All right, so swim speed is good. I am established that I can swim as fast as I can to get away if I need to. Plus, I can recharge. All right, drone items. Ooh, poison ink and main damage. So, what do we got? All red? No, two red chips and a sea foam. All right, guys, I will give it to the viewer choice once again. We're getting close to floor 20. Another boss coming here in a few floors. What do you guys think? Drone items is already got 1. Poison ink, I've got none. 100 to 300% too. That'd be sweet. Wait, do I have poison ink? Why is it going up? No, I don't have poison ink. Increases the damage taken when they're on your ink. Oh, because it's base. It's the base 100 rate. Okay, my bad. And then damage. What do you guys think? Cunning kill from within as they run over my ink. I'm able to get away. I do have a curling bomb. That helps a lot. Or I can do more damage. More damage, a little more power. Or I can drop some items, and I got a bonus on that one. All right, looks like I'm going to go with 2 votes for the first floor, so I'm going to go with it. Damage, distant. Not bad. Damage is always good with this weapon. When I'm cutting people down, when I'm slicing through them, or even if I'm just pulling the trigger really rapidly, it's always good to... Ooh, big zone. Very big zone. All right, so this one is not unique to this weapon, so... But I've been pretty good about this so far. All right, we'll do that. All right, there we go. Let's protect the zone, man. Nice, dude. That distant damage is already coming in clutch. Look at that. I can't aim. There we go. I can't get those discs either, so that's not really working out great for me. Nice. All right, how are we doing on this side? All right, got that. Got that. Still good. 25 ticks left. Let's go. Can't exactly get up there and take them out. Oh, something blew up. My bad. Zone lost. Did not notice that they had encroached on my space here. 10 ticks left. Here we go. Pretty sure I have nothing to worry about. Test passed. All right, that damage distant is definitely coming in. I can feel that. That was awesome. All right, let's see what we got. Disc piece drop, horizontal slash speed again, or drone items. All right, let's do it. I kind of have an idea which one I would pick, but I don't want to influence you guys. Whoops. I let too many options there. Hold on. Floor number 3, close. Put up pull. I put a 4th option. That was a... All right, guys. Here we go. I'm kind of thinking if I were to weigh in now that you guys have voted, I would go with floor number 2. The slash speed, not only do I have power because of the distance now, I'm actually going to turn a light on this room, but if I can slash faster, then I can utilize that power even more. All right. I had to turn a light on in the room. So we got option number 2, horizontal slash speed. Yeah, that's where my head was too. I was thinking that I have the power. I have the distance power. I might as well also have the speed even more. I already had 1 slash speed. Now, yeah, look how fast it is. Unfortunately, charge speed is not... it's almost like I might not even have a reason to focus on that. It might be better to hack and slash than it is to charge. All right. Floor secured. Or rather, zone. Oh, man, look at that. Let's back up. Actually, yeah, that guy needs to go. That's, woof, that's a little overwhelming. Hold on, I need some armor. All right. Yep. The damage per second is pretty sweet. All right, let's go. Here we go. All right, got a disc piece. That's sweet. All right, we got that. Got that. All right, we'll take him out. There we go. Nice. All right, we're good. Yeah, crab tank isn't great on this one because there's no high ground, but I seem to be holding my own. I'm okay. Whap, whap, whap. Look at that. Test passed. All right, so slash speed is pretty high up there. Charge speed might actually, well, I don't know actually. And it's almost like you want to go for one, not the other. Ooh, so vending machine, I have 2,000 membucks, more slash speed, or drone items. Sounds like one that I should leave in the hand of my audience instead of making the decision myself. What do you guys think? I already got my curling bombs, and there's going to be another vending machine after floor 20, so floor 20, you know, I'll get past that, we're good to go. So I could go for horizontal slash speed, although there is danger, or I could be dropping drone items. All right, let's see where we're at. We've got option number 3, 33%. Looks like option number 2 is going to take it. Anybody that left a like on the stream, by the way, I see the likes on it, and I do appreciate your time in leaving me feedback, by the way. Means a lot. All right, here we go. Got ourselves another red chip. So we're going for the speed build on this one. Outvoted again. Raven, I appreciate that you're putting in the input. I appreciate that you're trying to build the build. Stronger gelatins. All right. It's not the end of the world. Not great, but... Oh! Oh, okay. Strike fast. Don't even think about it, man. Don't give any time to think about it. Yep. Here we go. Look how fast I am. Look how fast I am. Let's go. Climb that wall. Here we go. Oh, that's, yeah, I'm not fast. Raven, your swim speed was helping me on that one. Oh! They hurt me? Oh, God, they hurt me in, oh, that sucks. I did not think the crab tank was my vulnerability. They just jumped to their demise. So that's, you know what? I'm not using that crab tank again. All right, let's get in there, and let's do it this way. They did. They just jumped and... Wait, they can swim down there, can't they? Test passed. Woo, they're fast. I think they jumped off and swam around the other side, if I'm not mistaken. I've never noticed them do that before, but it makes sense that they can do that. Horizontal slash speed. Oh, it's boss time. Here we go. 10 more floors after this, and we're done. We're at order. It's going well. It's going well. Is there a stream topic? Well, the stream topic was for the overlay, which was, what do you want to see in Splatoon Raiders? Mainly because I didn't make an overlay for today. I was just like kind of spontaneously, sporadically doing it. Of course, you know what I want to see. I already saw kind of what I wanted to see, which was search, gather, kind of Jak and Daxter or Banjo-Kazooie style. Search, gather materials, customize. But the big thing I want to see, of course, racing. Ah, come on, give it to me. There's got to be a racing mini game that's in Splatoon Raiders. All right, Raven, here we go. Watch out. And let's do it. This is not exactly the easy... Oh, yeah, whoops. I probably shouldn't have done that. The shell is open, but that means more enemies. Oh, crap. Oh, okay, we got a billion drops. You know what? Just crab tank it. Oh, crap. He's too far away. There we go. All right, broke the shell. Got some ink. All right, he's going to start going crazy, Raven. You ready for this? I'm not. He's going to start going crazy any second now. He's not doing it yet, though. So that's good for me. Let's get in there. Oh, here he goes. Here he goes. Maybe not. Why isn't he doing his lasers? Or is he doing the lasers? All right, well, this is weird. He's not doing his lasers. I guess I'm good with that, but at the same time, there we go. All right, let's go. No lasers? No problem. Is he broken? What the hell happened? I thought he was going to start doing his thing. Okay, well, apparently he doesn't do that with this weapon in my hand, rather. That was really weird. He didn't do his signature attack, and I won. Okay, no lasers. Raven, we're not doing lasers today. That's throw that to the wayside. All right. Yeah, I want racing so bad. I've been calling out for I even wrote Nintendo just for the hell of it to make a Splatoon spin-off racing game. Not Mario Kart. I mean something wacky like I say, Jak and Daxter racing or Lego racing from the old days. Gotta say, make it look easy. Yeah, she says that every time. They're a pain, but they're not really scary. Fighting Marina for the first time was way scarier. What? Really? Obviously, wondering if you were stuck that way forever, never going back to normal. I was scared. Oh, Pearly. Times like this, 8. I'm glad you're here. All right, so I have 3,300 membucks. Do I do more damage? I could probably find another vending machine before we get to the final floor. Raven, for context, floor 30. That's the final floor. I think you can hear me. I have the mic away from me when I'm typing, but Raven, just in case you were wondering, 30 is the top. So we're at 21. If I skip the vending machine now, then that means that I hope to use the membucks you see in the corner of the 3368 number before I find order, which is in the very, very end. All right, let's see what you guys got. Looks like vending machine wins overwhelmingly. That's the other thing, too, is if I happen to have an accident and splat, then I can always buy another life at a vending machine later. I can hear you. I was just, when I'm talking like this away from the mic, I'm not sure that you can hear me. You know, I just want to make sure. All right, so we've got, You know what? I'm trusting my gut. Goodbye, Crab Tank. I'm going triple ink splashdown. Let's go ink recovery rate. And let's grab another one of the ink recovery rates. And let's grab a couple of splat bombs instead of going all in on the ink recovery rate. There we go. That was a good vending machine. 4 color chips, and I got triple ink splashdown as my sub weapon now. I'm good with this. Oh yeah, look at that. Alright, time to start getting it a little tougher here. Homing shots, mobile drone gauge, drone splat bomb. I'll let you guys decide. The rigorous options aren't really feeling great right now, but hey. Give me just a sec to type that in, and let's go. Viewer choices. Do they send me into the fire, or do I get out easy? I just got 2 drone splat bomb chips. I feel like another splat bomb would not hurt. Then she'll be dropping a ton of them. But if I go with mobile drone gauge charge, I have swim speed up, and my swim speed will help that charge if I get that. Yeah, it looks like everybody's on the same page. All right, let's roll the dice, I guess. Here we go. Do I want mobile drone gauge, which is fills the drone by moving, and I move fast now, or do I want pearl drops? Or do I want homing shots where I'm shooting these, and when I'm jumping up and trying to hit something, it actually homes in? All right, here's what we're going to do. 1 through 6. I'm going to roll this 20-sided die. 1 through 6, option number 1. 7 through 12, option number 2. 13 through 18, option number 3. 19, 20, those are re-rolls. Here we go. Rolls a natural 1. This is the one time I suppose I can't be mad about a natural 1. Do the second one. Sorry, Raven. The die decides all. I rolled a natural 1. That's the second time I've rolled a nat 1, by the way, so this is a fun one, at least. This is really funny. So this one's like really super easy because you just do that, you do that, you do that. I get to just pretty much win by default. Sort of by default. They're actually faster than I expected. Kind of odd that the easy floor is posing more of a challenge than I thought it would, actually. All right, here we go. Here we go. Boom. Nice. Dude, triple ink splashdown over and over and over. I'm so glad that I got that. And I got the damage as well. So Pearl is definitely dropping way more bombs, so that's helping out a lot. I'm actually almost struggling here with getting this zone filled up. It's not bad, but still, it's not great. Rather floor cleared. All right. Floor number 23. Splash damage for explosions, drone gauge charge, or drone items. I'll let you guys vote again. I was gonna make an executive decision, but you know what? I'm gonna put it up to fate. And fate is you guys. My viewers, my audience. Everything that happens is in your hands. No apologies. Simply guide the hand of fate. All right, let's see what we got. Looks like floor number 1 and 2 are tied 50-50. Looking for that tiebreaker. Anybody out there want to go ahead and break the tie? Otherwise, I got a 20-sided die that's itching to get rolled again. I'll give it, oh, I guess I don't have to. I was going to say I'll give it 30 more seconds, but looks like option number 1. All right, let's take it. Splash damage it is. Explosions. Oh, that counts as, doesn't that count as my triple ink splashdown, right? That counts as an explosion. I'm pretty sure anyways. Maybe. Maybe not. I guess we'll find out. All right, defeat the fleeing foes. Oh, I have extra speed, and I have extra weapon speed. You're done. Just curious what's in there. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. All right. Yeah, I don't even need to charge anymore, dude. Just do that. I don't know if that was more powerful or not, honestly. Oh, did you? Yeah, you threw a bomb in my face. How dare you? Yeah, I'm so fast at this point that I don't think there's no reason to charge my weapon anymore. All right, where's that other one at? Pearl, are you looking at the other one, or what is your line of sight on it and I'm ignoring you? Let's find out. All right, I need to see. It was Pearl looking at the other thing. All right, I need a high view because I can't find it. Oh, it's over here. All right, well. Bonsai and bombs away. Let's go. Die! Yeah, it wasn't fast enough. I do not know what splatted that thing, but okay. Problem solved. I'm good with that. Splash damage is increased. Another red pallet chip. So, this could get funny. This could get really funny right now. Splat bombs, lucky chain, or if we attack faster, I will have so much speed. I'm going to make an executive call here. I'm going to take a decision in my own hands on this one because I want to do this. I want to see how fast. This is going to be stupid. This is going to be hilarious. 200%. All right, let's see how fast. How fast is this weapon now? Here we go. Oh my god. This thing is crazy. Dude, look at this. Watch these guys. Just gonna butcher them all. Die, 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 die. It's like nothing. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Got you. All right, here we go. Die! Ugh! There's still one alive. I don't know how he escaped. He did not escape. He was still clustered in there. I wanted to increase my speed on that one. I take the reins on that one. That's my chip I get to choose because now I have 200%. Rush attack, I won't even use. Main damage or splat drone gauge. All right, guys. Now the vote is back up to you. I kind of feel bad for getting charge up. I guess I used that increased charge, speed rather, earlier, so it wasn't useless, but I'm not using it anymore. My regular attacks are so fast, there's no reason for me to even be charging anymore. No more lucky charm. Do I have any, actually? Raven, if you want some lucky, yep, lucky. So if you want the lucky chains, cross my fingers. I got a few more floors. Maybe something will happen. All right, main damage, splat drone, rush attack. What are you guys thinking? I know where I would go. And it looks like you guys are going where I would go, which is I now have 200% attack speed. Might as well start pumping out the damage. So you guys agree? And I will go ahead with floor number 2. Maybe we'll get some lucky chain going on afterwards. I have enough damage. Now we got a few floors left to try and find some lucky chains. All right, let's do this. Escort the turbine. Courtesy of Kareen, I now know how to do that more effectively. Oh my god, this thing is crazy, dude. That is hilarious. I almost feel like it's spawning... Is it spawning like an increased amount of enemies just to compensate for the fact I'm doing this? I feel like that's what's going on here. So the lucky chain window is actually showing up pretty nicely. So I can't complain about that. You know what, I'm just gonna... Okay, there we go. Now I'm gonna attack the top. But I also got the lucky discs there. They're dropping pretty well with the very small amount of increase I had to lucky drops. Oops. All right, so I actually was getting a decent amount there with the discs. So I can't complain, honestly. The lucky chains are doing pretty good. The lucky drops, all that stuff. All right, here we go. Kill them all. Boom. All right. I should go for that armor, but I'm not gonna. Here we go. And sink it in. Boom. Look how fast, dude. I do so much damage, and I do it so fast. This is great. Look at this build. You got a little bit of everything going on here. Act, don't you get bored staying in the elevator? Nah, on its own, this elevator heads back to its default position. Without someone staying inside and keeping watch, you'd all be trapped on the current floor. Game over. Whoa, for real? No one mentioned that part. I don't know if that's the full story. As long as I've known Act, they act like cramped spaces and leaning against walls. Isn't that true? Hey, introvert life. I don't know what you're... Well, now that you mention it, there is something soothing about this elevator. It's clean. Ah, see, there's that other vending machine. All right, well, drone battery drop increases the chance of an enemy dropping drone batteries. A drone battery fills the gauge to 100. Or mobile special. All right, let's do it. I'm going to put the vote for you guys, and we're here at the end. And if this keeps going as well as it's going, then I will only have a couple more weapons left before I have 100%ed Side Order DLC. Most introvert person ever. See, you're the Act of this series. Act wants to be inside the elevator, by herself, calm, quiet, leaning against a wall. Just some headphones and some boots. All right. Let's see what you guys are thinking. We've got no rigorous, but hard mode with danger, so there is that. And it looks like so far you guys are voting for that, so... Did I say boot? No, boots. Look at her boots. All right, looks like it's a 100%. Act is the one that's green, by the way. Do we ever get an explanation why she's green? I thought that was a sanitization thing, but that's like a see-through green or like a seafoam green, not an alien green. Then again, well, no, only my eyes and my hair change. My skin is just, well, then again, I picked that color. Green was not an option. All right, here we go. Option number 3, mobile special charge. So I have swim speed. Might as well be able to actually, like, go in and out, you know. Sanitized. Okay, see, I don't even understand the full lore of sanitization. I thought we took that out. Like, that's not a thing anymore. I thought we took care of that in 2. Okay. We're doing this, huh? We're doing this. Gross. The enemy's got their ink all over the place. Yep. Here we go. All right, here we go. Oh, man, I love this. Look how fast I am. All right, how do I want to do this, though? Wait, I can get up to you. No, wait, yes, I can do this. Aha! I'm putting up a wall. You shall not pass. Okay, you shall pass, and it's unfortunate that you did. Give me that disc. There we go. All right, up. How dare you? Who's even doing this? Who did that? Okay, hang on. It's you. You're causing all the problems. I was wondering why I don't have control over the zone. All right, hang on. There we go. Give me that. Give me that. There we go. And then... There we go. Die! My God, I put some damage out, don't I? Die again! Everybody die! Pearl, with your drone. Do your thing. Throw bombs. Throw bombs. They're not overwhelming me, but they're getting close. All right, here we go. All right, that thing sucks because I can't really hit it too well. Oh, I'm out of ink for like the first time ever. I haven't ran out of ink this whole time, dude. Oh, this sucks. Hang on. That's gonna get it. There we go. Good luck. You're done. Woo, that was close, dude. Got a little reprieve, didn't we? Test passed. Sometimes I hear words. Oh, no, yeah, I said that Act has boots. Let's see. Act is canonically green and sanitized. And, oh, canonically non-binary. Okay, I thought I misread that when Pearl, or no, not Pearl, Marina said they. I thought I misread that. Should have pick other floors. It was looking sketchy there for a second, I will admit. And that was not a rigorous floor. That was a hard floor. And the ink that they put down had no impact. That challenge, that hard mode, nah, that was nothing. Sound wave damage, lunge attack. I'm just going to take the vending machine. Not putting it up to a vote. I've got 2 useless things. I'm going with the vending machine. Yeah, I guess that makes sense because they moved a lot of stuff like we don't have kings and queens anymore. We have rulers. So they were that was when they were kind of taking a turn towards the more progressive side of the world. Main range and sticky ink. I would say let's take a little bit of both. And I have one more I can get. Do I want range or do I want ink? I kind of feel like I actually want this. Instead of the range, I'll take that. All right, get back to the elevator when you're done. Bing. Let's go. Act. I did not realize act is actually non-binary, especially with boots like that. It was easy to assume. All right, ink damage, mobile special charge, and again with that drone battery. Your call, guys. I think the battery, that's a lot of work. A rigorous for not a lot of reward, but let's see what you guys think. Here we go. Yeah, Nintendo has started leaning more into that and becoming a little more understanding. It seems like they used to shy away from that topic, but now, like, between this and Tamagotchi Life, they've kind of accepted that non-binary is an option that players want. Or in this case, ACT is representing an oppressed side of people that enjoy seeing when a cool character shares something in common with them. All right, we got option number 1, and I gotta click it. Hang on, I clicked off of it for a sec. 3 and 1 are tied. Okay. I feel like the obvious choice is that red palette chip, but if you guys want rigorous, here we go. Bottoms up, I'll roll a die and we'll decide. Nope, tiebreaker came in. All right, that red chip. Somebody saved me on that one. All right, I'll give it like 20 more seconds if you guys want to tie it again and cause me to have to roll that die. Rigorous for a chip I might not even use. It was looking like it was going to be a little sticky situation there. Main damage makes, or ink damage makes a lot more sense, but like I say, if you wanted to see rigorous. All right, I'm going to close the poll. Oh, Raven tried to throw me in there. You tried to throw me in the fire. That's hilarious. Throwing me into a rigorous for a chip I don't even need versus a really useful chip. That's an Archo move. Archo just tries to pick the hardest floor every time. All right, don't use special weapons. I might be able to get the bonus. Oh, the bonus doesn't mean anything to me, though. I'm not going to see another instant destruction. Die! All right, throw that there, and let's jump, and let's do this. Instant death. I love it. I am so fast, and not only that, I'm extremely powerful. All right, so I guess I'm gonna try to go for the bonus, but here we go. Oh, what the? Why? Why are you so fast? Get back here. What the? Yeah. Gotcha. That thing flew, man. I did not know they had turbochargers on it. Jeez. Oct. Oct, German for 8, which is actually originally Oct like Octavio, so it makes sense. Here we go. All right. Quick charge. Ink saver ×2, and then ink attack size. But these are all great options, and one is stuck behind rigorous. So, well, let's see. I think they're all worth it, man. I think they're all worth it. So, Oct. Floor. I wonder if Oct would actually have... That would be cool if they voiced these. Wait, no, they can't. That would... the whole point of Splatoon is they're not going to voice it, so never mind. Oct seems like they'd have an accent, put it that way. But that would be so stupid for them to voice these characters. It'd be like Pikmin having a voice, or like who else? Animal Crossing. You know, voicing Animal Crossing would make no sense. So yeah, they. But still, even in their world of gibberish, I still think Oct would have an accent. Kind of a feeling. All right, let's see. We've got 3 votes in, 1 for the rigorous, and 2 for the easy. Well, actually, no, I take back, there are no easy. Quick charge. All right, I will go ahead and end the poll there. I guess I'm going with the quick charge. I think ink attack size actually was probably the one I would have gone with because I'm not charging my weapon. It's so fast now. I'm just swinging for the fences. I'm not actually. Oh, this is the last one too. All right, my final chip. Here we go. The final chip of my palette. So the palette is done. This is it. This is what I'm going in with. Oh, I can't pull up the palette right now. Can I? Yes, I can. All right, this is it. This is the final palette right here. Here we go. All right. First, the tower. All the way up. Go, go, go. Okay. Yeah, I need to move. All right, here we go. Yeah, I was going to say, I think I ran out of range there. And up we go, up we go, up we go. Nice. All right. Let's just do it. Die! Splash down. Nice. All right. Give me the ink. Yeah, I'll take it. Never a bad option. And die! Grab my can special. Oh, I see you. Yeah, I see you trying to snipe. Die! Perfect again. Floor cleared. All right, my friends. This is it. This is the palette. We are done. The final floor and the end of the stream. Here we go. Smallsk's right about the Octoling world going through a lot of rapid change in the past few years. I can see how the Memverse devs might have trouble adjusting. Yeah, I can sympathize with feeling lost or confused when something or someone important to you changes. But what's the problem if it turns out better than before? Nothing. 0 problems detected. Yo, 8, what do you think? I don't have speaking lines, so, you know, I think whatever. All right. That's the palette one more time. Here we go. By the way, I posted another video for episode 8 of my blind Nuzlocke of Pokemon X went up right before I started streaming. If I do say so myself, it's one of the funnest things. It's raiding the power plant in a take-back situation. I love take-backs and raiding the enemy bases. Fun fact about Oct, had a one-sided crush on Marina. So that's awkward with Pearl. Oh, especially, oh god. So if that's canon, then that, and I'm not saying that there's any chance it wouldn't be. I have the things going on my weapon. I didn't even catch that. My weapon's powerful enough that I have the random graphics going on it. Anyways, that makes it really awkward when those two are flirting in the elevator, and Oct is just like, I am so glad you're here. Now I understand why that line is in the game. They said it because, all right, Smalley, here we go. You dum-dums keep coming back. You never learn. Big talk from a rugrat. Can you not taunt the thing? Maybe we could get somewhere with negotiating if you'd stop taunting it. You wrote a whole song making fun of this thing. Big talk from a rugrat that still thinks it can win. That's right. I will never, ever, ever give up. Creating a world of order is my purpose. I'll fight you over and over for the dream. I mean, to be fair, how is Smallest gonna fight its programming? Yeah, see, Magical Raven is right. We taunt this thing, and now, absent no substitutes overlorder. That's why it keeps going into that form, because we can't stop taunting the damn thing, and then it gets pissed off. How are we supposed to negotiate? Vaporized. Damage per second. Boom. Last time with the Luna Blaster, I had this crazy build. Well, oh, okay. I guess I can run out of ink. Anyways, last time I had this crazy build where I was dealing so much damage with the Luna Blaster. It was crazy. Now I have a DPS build. Look at this! Holy crap, I dealt so much damage. I just did 4,600 in no time at all. Literally, like, my DPS is crazy right now, dude. This is awesome. Here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Destroy the tentacle, and down you go. Next. And dead. Got my special. Here we go. I'm actually going to throw this because, yeah, I was going to say, eventually he's not going to just sit there and let me take it. It's going to... All right, check this out. Take him out. Boom. All right, that was 3. Is it 4? I can't remember. Yep, you're done. Let's go. He doesn't even get an attack off because I'm so fast. Oh my god. Oh, that's Pearl doing that too. Whoa, okay. Noted. You still got a little life left in you. And that was Pearl that's doing the damage out there. So, yeah, give me that disc. I don't know if I'm going to use it or not because I'm probably not going to see another one, but hey. All right, let's go. All right, here we go, here we go, here we go. Yeah, so Raven, it was Hyper that pointed, okay, lasers, my bad. Hyper pointed out that this song that is playing is making fun of Overlorder. So literally, instead of trying to sympathize with this poor thing, we're taunting it, and we literally, oh, there's disc. We literally made a theme. Oh, there is another disc. Okay, I guess we are doing this. Let's go. All right, so it can't spawn right now. I'm free from disaster. You are so fast, though. What the heck? You're hindered, but oh, look at that. That was sick. There's one more left, I think. All right, I gotta be a little cautious because, okay, I was gonna say he's still doing that, but all right, here we go. This is gonna take no time at all. Death to everything, and boom. All right, let's take out Overlorder. Here we go. Thank you for building this build, my friends. This one is going to be an easy one, and we are almost done. Although I have missiles I have to be careful about, so I do need to run. But this one's almost done. Thank you guys very much. Boom, triple splash down. And down you go. Thank you very much, guys, for building this build for me, for attending this stream. I appreciate your time, truly, guys. I am but a small, humble YouTuber. Imagine being in the same room as your ex-situationship and their new partner. God, I never thought about it that way because I didn't know. That's got to be awkward as hell. You know what? Oct has iron will. That's solid for them. You know, or sorry, you know something weird. You got that look on your face like this is all a big snooze. Huh? Pearl, what are you saying? Oh, now you kill it and then you're gonna negotiate. Pearl, your negotiation tactics are aggressive. You talk big about the dream and your purpose. It can't go against its coding. What's it gonna do? And all of that. But is that really what you want? Of course, I really want it. Who says I don't? Yeah? Something tells me maybe not. But if you say, we'll just reconfigure this palette and bounce. That's it? Yeah, that's it. Okay. Hey, look at the power pose, guys. You did that. Raven, Roxas, everyone else that was here, Kareen, everybody that's lurking around, you did this. Power pose. Clear. Time, 27 minutes. What a palette, man. The purple-red palette. Love it. Nicely done. Also, I love that I got rid of both sub-weapons. I didn't want fizzies. I love fizzies, but not... I love fizzies in PvP, so I got rid of fizzies and went with curling bombs. I got rid of my crab tank, went with my splashdown. This couldn't have gone any better, man. This was perfect. Thank you very much, my friends. What a build. Let's see. I think it'd be fine, and move on is fine, but that's my opinion. Smollusk is a program. But the question is Smollusk actually following its programming? That's what Pearl is asking. Hey, Kareen, thank you very much. Your build, I'm sure you were lurking. I was wondering who was lurking, so let's see. That's all for stream, I suppose. Cool stream for side order. Kareen, thank you for playing that challenge mode with me, too. I loved it. I loved Fog of War. Absolutely fun. Oh, no, you mean Oct. Oh, Oct. Okay, so Oct is in the elevator, and yeah, I guess, you know what, Raven, you just asked a question that I have no idea, and I wonder, what does Oct want? Is Oct about change and wants all this to change? Is Oct happy just going up the tower and up the tower, like, you know, being an introvert that's enjoying the friendship of having their friends, but then when the mission is accomplished, all of this is gone? I wonder. I've never asked, what the hell does Oct actually want? They didn't even show any emotion through all of this. Like, what is Oct gonna do when this is all done? I wonder. I wonder if Oct maybe is the... I almost wonder... We've never asked that question. We know what Smollusk says that he wants. You're really asking the hard questions on this one, Raven. I never even considered for 2 seconds. Oct just presses the buttons on the elevator. I never even asked what they want. I feel awkward now. Like, you would think that, I mean, first off, we don't even know how Oct got here. That's the other problem, too. Yeah, it doesn't say. Just that we all kind of got mixed up in when this whole thing happened. I guess we're going to find out. I wonder, what are the odds Oct betrays us? Like, at the very end. I feel like Oct is cool people. No, because Oct was at the final, the grand festival. So I think, well, so was DJ Octavio, and he's also an enemy. I'm just wondering if Oct would be, like, enjoying this and maybe try to figure out how to hinder it from ever ending. I wonder. I'm wondering. It does say when you fully 100%. Oh, hell yeah. Raven, you asked the question that's got me super excited now to see. I had no idea. I didn't even think about it, and I feel bad because even though it's a virtual creature that does not exist, I never asked, what are their feelings on this? Let's see how many points I got. Boom, 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 boom. Check it out, dude. Also, I'll open the 3 locker keys before I end stream. Not bad, not bad, not bad, man. That was good. Love it. Ah, looks good, doesn't it? That is such a cool weapon. I know I'm a decavitator player, sorry. Actually, I think I said it right the first time. But honestly, I love the stamper. It's just I can't aim. That's what... Decavitator came out horizontal slashing for people like me that can't freaking aim, you know what I mean? So... Side order numero 2. Raiders ain't out yet. I'm almost done. I'm gonna finish it before Raiders gets out. I'm definitely gonna finish it. Let's see. I didn't ask a question. You did. You asked. You meant Oct. What does Oct want? Or maybe you didn't ask that. Maybe I asked that. You said all you said was no. I meant Oct, and I'm like, oh yeah. What does Oct want? I don't even know. They're just in the elevator. That maybe Oct enjoys everything the way it is and doesn't want change. Like, just wants infinite raids. I never even asked. Check it out. Got the Splatana. Man, how many more times do we got to go through this? I want to rest a bit before heading up again. Pearl, you'll get rest. I'm not going to stream again for, like, probably another, like, don't forget about the lockers. I got, like, 5 more days before we make another run. All right. By the way, the dev diary I will definitely read. I don't know. I'll probably read it at the end of the very last stream. All right. Pearls, always good. And the final key. Boom. More diary. So I'm assuming that's me right there. Because, yeah, I know. I don't assume. Pearl said we still haven't found 8's pallet. That's because it's right there. It's the very last one. Alrighty, guys. That's it. Stream's over. It was a good time. I got another one in the books. 5 more weapons. Sorry, 4 more weapons. We're going to have to eventually play my worst weapon, which I already made to floor 30. I made it up to 30 and got splatted by Chaos. Sorry, Order. Why did I say Chaos? I got splatted by Order with this one. Haven't tried that. Haven't tried that. I feel like this is going to be the absolute worst one. I'm going to suck with this one. This one, I don't know. I feel like I can play a pretty good Brawler. The only issue it's got is the sub-weapons suck for side order, so I'll be able to fix that. That has a Booyah Bomb. Dude, I don't know. I think that Booyah Bomb is the only reason I made it to floor 30. So, when's the next stream? Tomorrow night, Friday Night Smash. And, not this weekend, but next weekend, I'm planning on the big one. All-day Saturday Smash. I was going to take some time off of work for it, and then work got like... Literally, I've got 16 projects on my log right now. It's crazy. So I'm like, you know what? I'll just stream Saturday. I don't need time up leading up to it. You know what I mean? But it's a bird. It's a plane. It's got a reef slider. No, literally, you're telling me to shark? I love riding my shark. That's my favorite thing in the world. I hope I can ride the Shiver Shark. That's all I really want out of Raiders. I said the stream topic, which was on the overlay here, was, what do you want out of Raiders? And I didn't even think about it. But you know what I want out of Raiders? Outside of embracing mini game, I want to ride Shiver's Shark. So it's a day late, but happy Shiver Day, guys. Shiver Hojiro. If you don't know, spell Shiver with 513, so May 13th. 5H1V3R Shiver. So happy Shiver Day to you guys. Thank you so much for this build. I seriously appreciate it. It was fun. It was great. That was a fun weapon just to be able to swing 200%. That was hilarious. So with that said, my friends, humble and proud, I am Nito Marquis, and I had a great time with you guys. from the fog matches with Kareen, with Nintendo Gamer Kid, Caleb. I had a great time. So, into side order with some freaking funny builds. That was hilarious. I appreciate everything, guys. Have a good night. Take care. Goes back to watching Chinese drama. Nice. Have a good night and take